Why is my live not coming up?
There's
There we
goodness
go.
in everyone. Cadbury Dairy Milk.
We see a world where every child goes to school, where a child can be a child, not have one, where monsters are not real. This is our world vision. What's yours?
Message pin. All right. Don't look at that fucking thing because it'll throw you off looking at that stupid thing. What's going on, everyone? I don't know if there's one watching. Oh, good. I got this over here. Just tell me how many people are watching this fucking thing. One's watching. That's me. Good. I'll give it a thumbs up.
Oh, somebody clicked it on, yeah.
No, there's 2 thumbs up. That's good. Someone else is watching. All right, I'm here with Ken. You can't see. Ken, wave your hand in front of the camera. There we go. Let's see. There's Ken. There's Ken. Ken and I are drinking beers. I'm having a Bavaria. Where's camera? There we go. Read product placement right there. Ken's having a Carlsberg. And we're going to try some German beer tonight.
There's something you should know.
Everybody's going to show up, so hopefully people show up. We'll see how things go. So Ken and I are just going to drink beer, talk stupid shit, and you guys will get to hear it if you're here. Fuck, I don't know.
Welcome to the club.
My business was really taking off, but I didn't know how to invest in it and still have money left to live. My CIBC advisor built a plan to manage my money, so now I can focus.
There's Truckman. Fuck, click the link. Hop on in, man. Pin the link on the top. All you got to do is clip on it. Fucking jump on in. Fucking come hang out. Come hang out with Ken and I. So Ken's too scared to have the camera on. Fuck that, Ken. Fuck it, camera on.
Why are you getting the camera on here?
I was a scared cat.
Why? Where's the beer can?
There we go, beer cap. So Truckman, click on that linky dinky. Yep, just started up OBS. Okay, gotcha.
Super sloppy double dare and the ill-fated, dirty, nasty, hardcore double dare.
Yeah, he's gonna have. Hopefully, he's drinking. Oh, what are you drinking tonight, there, Truckman?
You can't do that on television. Green slime would rain down on anyone who said the phrase "I don't know." But
The slime. I remember that show.
a while to figure out the consistency. This show was made in Canada, so those kids.
Which one?
Well, it's made in Canada, isn't it?
You can't do that on
Yeah,
television?
you can't do this on television.
Hey, Tracy. Oh, hey, Christina. You good at Rubik's Cube? Not really. I'm colorblind. Wait, you're colorblind and your parents are divorced? No wonder you don't have a boyfriend.
Again, this was from 1980 when TV was crazy.
Rum and Coke.
Who exactly is this Rubik guy? Huh. I don't know.
That was solid slime.
You said I don't know. Oops. Crap, the bucket.
Grab the bucket.
What's that? Hey, sorry. Little bastard kind of slipped out of my hands. Yes,
Oh, I remember that one.
Fun fact, that woman with the busted-ass haircut is slime trader Becky Ball. The early days also saw experimentation in the methods of sliming, as seen in this clip from another early episode. You're so damn funny, Suzanne Summers. Oh, yeah. It's Mark Summers. Whatever.
Hey, Craig.
Hey, Marcy. You know, this Spider-Man comic's got me thinking. You'd be a good superhero. Stuffs her bra woman.
Stuffs her bra
You should be
woman.
my sidekick, the Incredible Hulk.
Incredible.
Hey! I prefer Super Craig.
Oh, and what's Super Craig's superpower?
I don't know. I guess. Jesus Christ.
He's trying not to laugh.
Pat, you got the wrong aspect ratio.
Give me a sec.
He's trying not to laugh. There you go.
too.
Oh, I got me. You got the wrong aspect ratio.
Give me a sec.
Try not to laugh.
There
you go.
What's going on? Why do I hear myself?
Give me a second.
What's going on, Rob?
Hey, how you
For some
doing?
reason, I'm hearing myself over on Chuckman's end.
Is that better?
That's way better. Yeah, I don't hear myself now.
Yeah, I nuked all my settings on my mixer. They did an update and things changed, and I went to go to a different scene on my mixer.
Yeah.
And when I changed scenes, it deleted my live streaming settings. So I had to redo them all, and they're not working properly. Well, I had to reset it up, and I missed some steps, and so I'm still working out the bugs again.
Gotcha. What's going on, Rob?
Hey, Rob.
Not much. Just drinking
What's
some
happening
beer.
back east in Halifax? Cold as fuck.
Yeah. Watched some lacrosse tonight, and then just drinking some beer, getting mad at editing.
Oh yes, the old dreaded editing. I know that all
Well,
too well.
I spent all day working on it, and then the SD card shit the bed. Like near about 80% through, it just all of a sudden stopped working.
Don't you transfer everything off your SD card to your computer first?
Well, I was
A lot faster.
well, no, because I was taking the stuff from multiple cards onto one card, and then just using that one card.
Haley says I can. Say hi to Haley.
Oh, she's on there?
Yeah, my daughter's gonna say hi to Haley.
Hey, Haley.
There you go. So I always I take everything, put it on a hard. I build a folder for what it is that I'm making the video of. I take everything off my freaking my SIM cards and put it on my hard drive, and I work all off my hard drive. That way, I don't have any latency time, this and that, getting everything going back and forth. It's just quicker.
Yeah, I
Process.
didn't want to clog up my hard drive, and
This is why you have to have. This is why you need to have yourself a terabyte drive, a USB terabyte drive. So you put it in there, you do your work. Once you're done, you throw it in your terabyte drive.
yeah, I have like 3 of these.
Yeah, no, I've got like this huge one that's like 7 terabytes.
Oh yeah, no, I got a 3 and 2 1, and I think 2 500 gigs.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been collecting hard drives for years. Because I remember downloaded a crap load of pirated movies to go to Afghanistan with.
Yeah.
So I could watch them on my laptop.
Yeah, you got to have entertainment, man, and that's about the best way you can do it.
Yep.
Regular hard drives are pretty cheap now.
Oh, even
They are.
the SD ones, the SD fucking or the outboard terabyte ones are pretty cheap. I paid fuck all for this one. I think it was like maybe $200, if that. I don't even think it was that much.
Available in traditional basmati.
It
I
just
think
plugs
I got
in
my
the
last
USB drive and
The last
Not too bad.
3 terabyte one, I think I got it for $50 when I bought the laptop.
Yeah. I had a Toshiba USB one that failed on me, and I just took it apart, plugged it into the computer, and that works fine. The USB controller went on it.
oh, yeah. There's kitties. There's kitties. I was playing guitar today. Truck man.
Right on. Making up some new tunes or just going over old stuff?
No, I was actually trying to pull myself some post-mortem from Slayer.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Yeah. I was just kind of watching people play that lick, so I thought, okay, I think I can do that. So I gave it a whirl myself, and I was just like, oh, fuck yeah, I can play that song. I was gonna fucking, because the amp's way back there and quiet, I was gonna DI it into my mixing board and see if that worked or not. Because I've been hearing a few people in the live say, "Oh, play a guitar, see a guitar back there. I'll fucking play that." It's just like, yeah, maybe if I DI it into my mixing board, I could do that. And that way I don't have to crank your fucking through the roof. So what are you drinking on? You're drinking rum and coke. What are you drinking there, Rob?
A porter.
A porter. Oh, Ken and I like a porter. We like a real good porter.
Yeah. This one's called Tall, Dark, and Handsome from my local microbrew.
Oh, nice. How dark is it?
I get like four. I have 4 growlers in rotation. So.
Oh, okay. How dark is that one? It's not bad.
No, you can't see through it.
Put a light to it. That's how you know how dark it is. You put a freaking flashlight to it.
Yeah.
If the light can't pass through it, that's a dark beer.
Yeah. Thing is, we brewed this one plus one other last week. Called the Molly Johnson Stout.
Yeah.
And it's darker than this.
Yeah. What was that Keys one that we got? That Russian Imperial Stout.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got this Russian Imperial Stout. Man, light did not pass through it. Yeah. It was dark. And fuck, was it ever good too. It's from the Netherlands too, man. That's a really rare beer. In fact, I can't wait to
it was a
find that
craft
one again
beer
because I'd want to try that one again. It was really, really good.
No, we're trying to design next Christmas's special offer beer.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about what maybe doing a bit of I'm calling it my theory is a hot chocolate. You know, you want to sit by the fireplace, hot chocolate stout.
Yeah, fucking chocolate stouts are great. I like the Young's chocolate stout from England. That one's really good. That's probably one of my favorite chocolate stouts.
Yeah.
That's another one I haven't had in a while. Fucking
yeah.
Fuck, that's too bad they can't send that shit out here to BC for me to try. I'd give that stuff a try.
Yeah, they've been working with different liquor boards and stuff like that.
Try and get it across Canada. Yeah.
Like when I went out to BC, the brewer put together a care package of a 20, basically a advent calendar and shipped it to me.
Yeah.
It cost them like $150. Shipping.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. Shipping's fucking stupid in Canada, man. It's fucking ridiculous what we pay. It's fucking crazy, man. The TV almost gives a little too much light. You know what I'm saying?
It's fine. Need to see the beer?
Need to see the beer, yes. I should probably pull the beer out and have it fucking up on fucking display for the beer we're going to try. I'm going to go get the beer that we're going to try tonight.
So how's driving these days, Truckman?
It's the same as always. Bunch of idiots.
My uncle, he drives a heavy wrecker for Mario's out of Princeton.
Yep.
He spent 3 weeks babysitting the Nickaman River temporary bridge in the canyon. And because the way they set up the turns to the temporary Bailey Bridge, a lot of guys couldn't make it.
Yeah, it's like a 90-degree turn or something to get onto it or something stupid like that.
Yeah, 90 on, 90 off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he basically had to live in a wrecker for 3 weeks.
Say straighten that out then?
Not yet. When the pilings under the bridge were washed out, so they have to rebuild the support for the bridge.
Yeah, so they got to wait till things start thawing out to build it properly then.
Yeah. Same thing with where it ripped out the underpass, the rail underpass at Tank Hill.
Yeah.
They basically rebuilt a dirt road to go and rerouted the train tracks more into the hill up the road And so now it's a trucks and cars cross the tracks.
Oh, fun.
That's one thing they really haven't been
Hey.
keeping an update on for us down here on the coast or on the news.
I've never seen him
How
keep it
far
cleaner
along?
on Smasher.
I can imagine.
I've been going up there and it's been like a blizzard and it's like a waterfall coming down. They're just nailing the shit out of it with de-icer and salt
Kiwi.
because they got to keep it open, right?
Oh yeah. Well, they proved what happens if they go down to just a 3.
Yeah, and then you get on top and it's a sheet of ice until Mine Creek.
CJ, there's a link up there if you want to jump in.
Because all their stuff is on the hill. So, but
Yeah. No. But yeah, my uncle's got some entertaining stories right from all through November. He was, of course, calling to check up on my dad after the heart event and stuff like that. So we talked to him quite a bit, and he was just like, "It's chaos."
So we got this German beer here. I don't even know how to even say the name.
You got me.
Yeah.
All I know is it's a Doubelbock and it's 8%. That's all I know. It's a German beer that's a Doubelbock that's 8%. And this was fucking how much I fucking. Where's my flashlight? It's too goddamn dark to see it here with my blind eyes. $7.99 a bottle. $8 a bottle.
CJ,
freaking way ahead of you on my laptop is booting up. All right, cool, man. Same with you, my Kiwi. There's links there pinned on the top. I guess it should be pinned there. Let me double check. And
Yeah, it is.
yeah, good. All right.
yeah, I was having troubles getting into StreamYard too because I updated OBS and it kind of screwed a bunch of shit up. So I was like, why isn't this not working now?
Oh, I don't update my OBS. You told me the other day, oh, there's a new update. I was like, no, keep latest version.
Well, I had mine was 2 years old. I haven't updated it.
So is mine.
But it was starting to get slow. Like,
yeah, you're running Windows 10 though, aren't you?
No, I'm running 11 now.
Oh, you're okay. See, I'm on 7. That's why I won't update mine. Because as soon as I update it, it probably won't run. So I thought about maybe creating another folder for the newer version to see if it'll run or not. If it doesn't run, then I'll just go back to the old version.
Am I pretty loud to you guys right now?
No, I can hear some fucking crossover though coming from you. But that's about it.
Shouldn't be, but
no, it's probably the internet, dude. See, when I talk, I'm hearing it coming back through my speakers. So I don't know if you got a crossover going on in your mixer or not.
Let me check my audio settings.
I just got Ken and on the mix. Ken doesn't want to be on camera. See, I had the 2 cameras set up, and Ken was like, "No, I don't want to be on camera tonight." It's like, "Fuck, dude, I haven't been on camera forever." And all of a sudden, I decided to be put on camera, and you're like, "No."
Okay, that should be better. Echo cancellation was turned off.
No, it's still there.
Still there. Good.
I'm also seeing quite the video delay over the audio.
Yeah, it's just the way freaking. Sometimes I just gotta make sure my shit's all good too. Audio, yeah, my echo cancellation is on. Do not adjust my mic volume. I'll do that on my own very much. Thank you very much. CJ must have an old laptop if it's still booting up. Kitties.
My mic was turned up pretty high, so maybe that worked.
That probably would work. Yeah, turn your gain down.
Well, it's turned up really high in OBS or in StreamYard, so I turned it down. I don't hear my echo now because I was hearing myself. So
they're supposed to be. Let me fucking look into this because I had never really looked into the new features and shit that they've added on here.
But I'm not hearing myself now, and it looks like I'm getting good levels still. So
All right. Okay. And I can see what I can do now. Okay. Yeah, mic settings. Echo cancellation. Yeah, that's kind of cool that they can, like, I can edit your name now, edit your mic settings, kick you from the studio, and ban you from the studio. That's what it is. They never had that before. Turn you down just a little bit more and see if that helps.
okay, I'll be right back. I gotta make a drink.
You should be drinking beer, man. You wouldn't have to make them road trips all the time.
Exactly. I figured no sense leaving it in the fridge. I'm drinking the whole thing. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ken, you playing with the cat?
Yeah.
Meow.
PJ says the echo's gone. So
Yeah, I still hear it. I turned him down even more, just a little bit more. So he's got his echo cancellation on, but
too much tech.
well, he's got a big digital mixing board, and there was an update for it. He said, and it kind of messed up his.
Okay.
What's going on, Rob?
I've been watching some of the guys who talk about their tech, and I can't keep up.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of tech myself going on here. I actually want to bring some of my gear home that's back at the band house. Rob, if you're not still over in Darryl, the fucking link's up top if you want to jump in and hang out for a bit, but you're probably still hanging out over at Darryl's place. There's CJ at the stream. What's going on, CJ?
Man, what's up with you guys?
I'm hearing you. Yeah, going good, man.
Yeah, I figured that you've been up on mine fucking a couple times, and I have
you better-
not.
Because I don't host too often, right? So.
I know, and that's what I said. I haven't seen you fucking go live in fucking a long
time. Yeah, it's been a long time. I only do it every now and then that I go live, right?
So I'm like, hey, motherfucker, I'm gonna join that motherfucker because he always comes up on mine. Always.
All right, Rob.
If not, fucking, he's always looking in the chat. Always.
Yeah, I'm always lurking in the chat or sitting on a live stream. It's been a while even since I've been on a live stream myself. So
I'm like,
I gotta host my own.
Holy fuck, it's Truck. How's it going, Truck?
Good. Yourself, CJ? It's been
Man,
a minute.
It's been a minute since I've seen you, man. Fuck.
No worries, Rob. I seen you were over at Darryl Brickhouse earlier, and so I figured you're probably still hanging out with him. So,
how have you been, man?
I've been good.
Were you or are you a part of that convoy?
We're gonna do these tonight, Rob.
No, I was not part of the convoy, but I do support it. So
awesome. That was my next question.
we were actually down in Calgary today. So
fucking the Freedom Fuckers, as I call them, fucking. We went riding a couple weeks back, and we're taking Zero Ave. We're coming back through Abbotsford and worked our way to Aldergrove. And we cross over the fucking the crossing where Aldergrove is there, Zero Ave.
Yep.
There's not a truck to be seen whatsoever.
Oh, really?
So we're like we're cruising down Zero Ave. We watch a video. We pass a cop. And then I look at my mirrors and I'm like, fucking, there's cops behind us, man. And in my video, we all pull over, fucking 4 unmarked fucking border patrol or RCMP go fucking ripping past us. And so we continue down the road, and all of a sudden there's some RCMP that they're blocking us from fucking continuing down to fucking Zero Ave. So we have to take a detour. So we take a detour, we get to 8th Ave, and we start rolling down 8th Ave to 176. There's cars parked on both sides of the road. There's fucking lineups starting to happen. I look up ahead, and all I can see is people standing in the intersection. I'm fucking told everybody, turn around, let's get the fuck out of here. Because we were trying to get to the gas station. The one guy on the sport, he's got the little peanut tank that's smaller than mine, so he's got less gas on mine. So we go to 16th Ave, and I fucking make the left, not realizing there's a fucking gas station to our right. So, and I get through the light, nobody else does. So I'm all of a sudden, I says to them, oh, there's a gas station to your right. You guys turn right, turn right, turn right, turn right, go right, go right. Don't come towards me. I'm coming back towards you. So what does half the fucking crew do? Turn left and come to me. I'm like, fuck, I told you guys, go the other way. Because we got comms, right?
Oh, okay.
Only one person out of everybody fucking went right. Everybody else, because not everybody's got comms with us, but the guys that are fucking got comms should at least told everybody else, go right to the gas station and point it to them, right? But no, they all fucking come to me.
That's the fun of it, though.
Right. Oh, it was a good ride. It was a good ride. And then, yeah, we fucking... We were trying to just go to White Rock Beach. The plan was to ride down the White Rock Beach and then hang out there for a bit and then all split our ways and go home kind of thing, right? But yeah, the freedom fuckers fucking prevented us from doing that. So we went to a different location than I knew, and that wasn't far away.
I was watching one of your videos like a few weeks ago now.
Yeah.
How was that wide on the new 2021 I forget what bike it was, but you had a chance to go for a wide on a new bike.
Not me, man.
No?
No, you're watching someone else's shit, man.
No, it was you. It was
no,
Rash.
Me, because I haven't ridden a new bike since fucking
last year.
Well, when I bought my new Harley, my 2020.
Yeah.
Right.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, and I haven't ridden anything other than my Harley in the last 2 years, and I haven't ridden anything
Let
new.
me go to your channel.
If not, it would be
now.
test rides from way back,
yeah.
from like 2018, 2019.
Yeah, because I'm getting videos suggested from like 3 years ago now. So
yeah,
it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't want me to watch the
new
other
shit.
stuff.
I know. I get the same thing from people. It's like, fuck, I've seen that video 3 years ago, man. What the fuck do I want to watch it for now, man?
And YouTube is like suggesting, like, why would I even watch shit like this?
Calgary wins 7-3 after getting their asses handed to them in Vancouver. That's hilarious. Fucking Calgary, like the hottest fucking team in the NHL until they rolled through Vancouver, and we put on the black jerseys and we just fucking handed their asses to them.
Mm-hmm.
Old
school
Star Trek and
94 shit.
Studios.
Kitty's over there snoring. No, she went out. Oh, she's on the floor snoring. Kitty's. I can hear Kitty's on the floor snoring. The Flying Nun. That's was the stupid show they got all fucking weekend. The Flying Sally Fields. Like, yeah, no. No thanks.
Oh, do you know what it was? It
What?
was your first group wide part. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was the one where we went down the border, where we rolled down the border. Zero Ave part 2 is when we rolled down.
And someone has a new bike. It was green. It's green.
No, that's not a new bike. That's an old bike. It's older than my bike. And that's Ryan from work.
It looks fucking new.
No, it's old, and he fucking laid it down, and it's missing some plastics on it. He's got to replace some plastics. You hit wet leaves, fucking riding home in the winter.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
And then 2 weeks later, I did the same thing. What's going on, John?
Oh. Ouch.
There's a link up there if you want to jump in, mate.
Since we are on StreamYards, I can get my virtual.
What's going on?
now.
Fucking Cola, fucking long time no see, my friend. There's a link up there if you want it. And I can hold 6. I'm not paying for this. This is a freebie one, so I can hold 6.
Get my virtual.
I got to remove the StreamYard brand because I can't see the Truckman brand.
I can move that.
No, hang
Come
on.
on.
I can-
Why is it my virtual working? Oh, okay. Just taking the sweet ass time. Okay, there it is. There
No
it is.
problem. Fixed.
It's taking a sweet ass fucking
There you
time
go.
to load.
I don't think
That's
you
what I
can
got to
remove
work
it
on
the
this year. I
previous-
think
Can't
it's
remove that one. Branding's that's the whole thing. Like when I came up with this one, it took me a while. Fuck, there's a man I haven't seen in a year. Fucking John, buddy.
Hey, boys. How you doing?
Good, man.
just
You
shut it
got that
off.
bike out
It's
yet
not-
or what, man? Man, I haven't seen in a year. Fucking John, buddy. You gotta update your YouTube, John. Good, man. You got that bike out yet or what, man?
Well, I am dealing with some crazy lag here.
John, buddy. You gotta update your YouTube, John. Good, man. You got that bike out yet or what, man?
Well, I
Yeah,
am
we can time the lag, that's for sure.
crazy lag here.
You gotta update your YouTube, John. Good, man. You got that bike out yet or what, man?
Well, I
Yeah,
am
we can time the lag.
Why is it looping?
Because John's gonna mute his YouTube.
Yeah.
Very fucking stupid.
John, you gotta turn off your
So
YouTube.
many times it repeats.
That's what I mean. It's looping. Like I don't know why.
And it goes and it goes. Turn echo cancellation off on streaming. Wow.
Remember the fucking time you actually meet in the garage and build shit? Now you guys fucking think this is cool?
Oh,
Yeah, he's cutting off.
that's why it's.
That's just stupid.
John, turn off your YouTube.
That
You're supposed to turn off your stream, You're supposed to turn off your YouTube, man.
That looks
Yeah.
so. Fuck. Fuck.
That was interesting.
White. That. I
Fucking
the
Diet Cola.
baby.
Go on, man.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good. Where's my kitties? Oh, she's on the floor here. See, I never had a camera going in. Come here, kitties. Come here, kitties. You're gonna hate me. You're gonna
How
hate me.
long is your fucking hair, Ward Rash?
Kitties was snoozing.
How big this kitties is? Oh yeah, I know. There's
Oh, kitty.
Where's my kitties?
Yeah, where's
She's a big kitties, man.
Is you
Where-
fucking nailed under your fucking ass?
This thing's fucking huge kitties, aren't you? Eh?
Jesus Christ.
Not as big as this kitties. Look at this big old kitties. Big old kitties. Mm. All right, I'll put you on the floor. You're sneezing and I woke you up. You're getting old. I know. You're getting old, eh?
He's like, oh yeah, that's so good. Don't stop.
That's kitties for you.
Mine,
Well, Ken, it's almost time to try a new beer.
mine is passed out. If I go anywhere near it, it will fucking give me a
Claw you?
Yeah.
Tear you up.
It doesn't like to be waking up. It likes to wake up by itself.
I'm actually kind of excited to try that beer. How about you, Ken? I gotta go get you a glass.
Hey, how's it going, Road Rash?
Hang on.
Truckman on fire. How's it going?
Been a minute. How are you doing?
I just
I
had to go to work today.
Like, I know I was, so I cut you off, but I know I was subscribed to Truckman and File, but YouTube has been fucking real lately, and I have to.
That's nothing new.
I
That's
have
nothing new,
to.
man.
Oh, I might have
I
been
have-
shadow banned because I put convoy in one of my video titles.
Oh, did you?
You fucking rebel, you.
Yeah.
It's like Instagram.
It's like fuck Trudeau.
I want your phone number.
Fuck Putin.
Well, they all work for the same fucking person.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Now, if I put
It's all just a fucking smoke and mirrors right now, buddies.
Pretty much.
If I put if I put your like truck like TM,
No, it's
or do
Truckman on Fire.
yeah, but do I have to put like Truckman on Fire, or can I just put
Yes,
like,
you have to put Truckman on Fire.
The channel is Truckman.
What's going
on
on?
Fire.
87. Yeah, it's Truckman on Fire, all one word.
And all one word.
All one word.
Yeah, all one word.
Truckman on Fire.
There is a
I do have to unsubscribe to you.
You know, I've been watching all week. Speaking of
I
Truckman,
have to subscribe to you again.
Is
motherfucker.
Matt
Subscribe. There we go. There we go. I'm
Emily
subscribed to
Hemsley,
you.
who played
I
the
don't-
fucking evil fucking lady on this.
There we go.
On Buck Rogers is also on fucking Matt Houston.
Oh, okay.
380 subs. Good for you, truck.
Didn't the lady die?
That hasn't changed for 2
Houlihan
years.
or
It
whatever?
goes down and then back
Hot
up,
Lips.
and then it goes
Hot Lips?
down and then back up.
No.
You were at 379. Now you're at 380 because I just reached the sub.
Man, Truckman was beating me at one time when it came to subs. We were fucking having a race to see who can get the 500 first. I don't know what happened. Oh, you stopped making videos.
He stopped posting.
Yeah, exactly.
I broke my 100 sub. I got up to 98 for the longest time. Now I'm at like 105, 106.
You
I
got
don't
to.
even know how many subs I have.
Well, the thing is if all you do is live streams and shit, it's really hard to fucking build subs and stuff. Right.
Unless you're in Ottawa for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
What?
What's going on, Daryl?
Hey, what up, 2A TVs?
I seen guys jump from like 250 to like 30,000.
Oh yeah,
really?
Oh, I know.
Yes. Yep.
Jesus.
I know a couple
Shitty
guys
thing
that
is,
did that.
but once
They're
it
gonna lose
all
them all,
ends,
but
Jesus.
but once it all ends and shit like that, then that's it, man. The channel just goes downhill from there.
oh yeah. Which it's ended in Ottawa now because
Oh yeah,
it's a police state there. So
What's the channel name?
for what?
What's the channel name?
That's a good
she's
name
here.
for. That's a good. That's a good fucking name for a channel. I never thought about doing that. That's a good name for the channel. I like that. I like that name, channel. That's a good name for it.
I actually get shit for my channel name.
Hell, I know some of these people. Well, I hope so. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Fuck. I'm smart.
I've actually had people come at me saying, "Oh, you hate everything." No, I just hate Diet Cola.
You are fucking a US. I can just tell. Because you say fucking cola instead of
American
fucking
1664
or whatever, right?
It's American 1664 or an American
That's
whole garden.
hilarious. I'm from Canada, and we say pop.
Yeah, it's like
instead of
that.
Cola.
The Blue Moon
That's
and
hilarious.
the Shock Top.
Get some soda water.
There's fucking what's her name? Why can't I think of her name right now? Daryl's wife. Oh my god. How's it going, Daryl? Fucking drawing a blank. Drawing a blank. I don't know why. Drawing a blank.
Delisha.
Jay and Silent Bob. Yeah, I can do Jay.
87 race, so.
All right. Nah, that's why I put up the horns, man.
First time I seen your face. I
So listen,
know.
that's it. I knew it. I just had
hadn't-
to think. I was so drawing a blank, man. I was like,
Fuck. I know. The first time I seen Warrior's face, I'm like, that's Water Rash? Like, more
sorry,
like,
Melissa.
like.
I'm
you
surprised
don't-
he's showing himself.
Why? Why?
I seen him
Like-
on a couple of live streams. Like, whoa, he's getting brave.
Why?
If you had seen my video of me fucking talking about snow and I was standing in my backyard and shit like that one day, I decided to turn the camera towards myself. So, you know what, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just it. As I hadn't seen the face reveal, and then I saw that video and I thought that was close. Then I mentioned it on the chat, and you're like, "Well, I've been on some lives." And
yeah,
like I just can't get over how long that hair is.
Hey man, I'm a hair farmer. That's what I do for a living.
Like,
I'm
you know why? It's because I
with you on
these
Facebook,
things,
and
okay, John's trying to get back in. John, did you mute your YouTube this time?
dun, dun, dun.
Is your YouTube muted? Stop making noises. No, you can't hear that.
How's everyone doing?
yeah, we
I can
can.
hear it.
No, I gotta DI it into my mixer.
Oh,
That's what I want to do. I want to DI it into my mixing board. What's going on, John?
I mean, you got DI.
Hey man, how you
boxes,
doing,
don't you?
Dave?
Pretty good, man. Long time
Good.
no see since I ride out
That's
to
your
Princeton. It's been a
actual
while,
name.
man. Holy shit!
I did not know your actual name. I always called you Water Rash. I never knew you actually. That
CJ,
fucking-
you're
Oh,
fucking are friends with me on fucking Facebook, and you don't.
I
Do I have to reach to the camera and slap you upside your fucking melon?
sometimes I have to do that. Yes.
You know what it is?
Sorry
Toronto.
for interrupting earlier.
You're from fucking Toronto, man. That's your problem.
Try again.
Toronto.
Bellevue.
Bellevue.
Try again.
Bellevue. You're still in the province of Toronto. Well, not
You're in the
Toronto.
province of Ontario.
You're in the province on terrible. Fuck, that's more like it.
Yes, I give
You know what?
that
That's the
untable,
problem.
yes.
Is all Canadians think Ontario.
You're kind of on the
Toronto.
outskirts of Bellevue or something like that, aren't you?
He is on the outskirts. He's closer to Shannonville than he is fucking. than
I
fucking
am literally 2 minutes away from Shannonville and about 10 from Belleville.
Okay.
But though my address is Belleville, go figure. I don't know how they figured that one out.
because
but
it's where I bet the railroad tracks split Shannonville from Belleville, dude.
Yep.
I really don't know.
You're on the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah, you're on the wrong side of the tracks.
I
bet rent's cheaper in fucking Shannonville than it is in Belleville.
you can't
I've seen things like that. Yeah.
if you're not
Hey, nice bong. I hate cola.
if you're
Thanks.
not native, you can't live in Shannonville. Only the people that are native can live in Shannonville. Go figure.
You know what that means? You got to find yourself one of them pretty fucking native ladies, man.
Oh yeah, guys. I'm moving out of mom's place. Fucking finally.
Gotcha. You're gonna have to sit in the basement for now, mate. So I see you down there, but I've only got room for 6, mate. So, but I see you down there. But anyways, we're gonna try this beer. Ken, you ready to try this beer?
Let's do this.
Yeah,
The whole reason why we're doing this live stream is we're gonna try this fucking beer out.
a lot of
German
East
beer.
Indians. A lot of East Indians are coming down from Toronto, buying houses in Belleville, my town, and then charging, and then converting houses into apartments and charging like $8.50 per room. Like, fuck off! Stop buying houses, turning it into fuck.
That's what they do, man. All right, man. So we're gonna try this beer.
Paper mansions. Oh.
Oh, this is kind of an amber color beer.
What beer you got there, Dave?
This is a fucking German beer that I can't even pronounce its fucking name. This is a real rare one too. This has only been through my warehouse maybe twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
And
You've been there for how long?
3 years, and in the last 2 years that I've been there, the computers show it's only been through the warehouse twice. I can't even pronounce this fucking shit, John.
I can't see it. Try to look on my phone. It's just.
Oh,
it's a bottle.
if you're on your phone, yeah, you're never gonna see that. But anyways, it's a fucking big silly name.
Miss Peaches!
Peaches in the chat.
How's it going?
All right.
That's fine.
Nice,
I'm gonna be moving, so yeah.
Give that a
What
song.
was the percent?
This is 8%.
I'm gonna be moving to.
Dude, this got that smoky smell, dude.
Yeah, it says oak smoke.
Oak smoke.
Hey, we got cat butt.
I picked up another holiday from 83 a few weeks ago. Nice 87. Is it like?
Anchor.
It was. I don't know nothing about bikes. I'm more of an
883
guy. Yeah.
An 883. That's fucking fun. Those are fun little bikes. They're just as fun as my 1200s. So
What
okay,
year?
what do you think, man? Smell that.
Like, do they make them
That's a
new?
smoky as
What
well.
Rash?
What's that?
Dude, are they still making 883s brand new? Can you?
Yes,
pick
they
up-
are.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know nothing about bikes.
Yeah,
Don't know
Hurricanes are
nothing
still
about
making the 883.
KS
Don't
Moto
know for how
Cafe, that's
long.
what he rides.
I don't know what's if they're how much longer they're going to make that bike for. My bike's been discontinued.
Really?
Yeah, so you can get the Iron 883, you can get the 48s, and then you can get the new Sportster S.
I ride a Victory, so I'm pretty sure I can beat your bike's been discontinued comment.
Can you still get parts?
Oh yeah. You're right, a Victory. Yeah, you can. Yeah, discontinue. I was gonna say fucking straight line speed. I don't know. My bike's pretty quick.
Can you still get parts for it?
Oh
Well, they say we're supposed to get parts for a few more years, but I've already run into a lot of back order problems. I bent my iPod adapter, so it took me like 2 months to get a replacement.
That's because it's Apple.
Yeah, that could be part of it too. Yeah,
You got to go with the Android.
the only fucking Apple thing I own is that iPod that I traded for a bottle of rum to get. The only Apple thing I have.
Smoky smell.
My
stepdad,
my stepdad or my mom's boyfriend has a 09 Suzuki Boulevard 1800 V-Train 109 RT. I think it is.
All right, Ken and I are about to try this oak smoke fucking Doublebock beer from Germany.
109 RT 1800.
Sure.
Where's my flashlight? Where's my flashlight? This is how dark this shit is. Looks dark, but put a light up to
Oh,
it.
geez, that's cooking beer.
Good. I want some.
You can kind of
That's
see
kind
it.
of beer I cook with.
Yeah, it is. 108.
It's not super dark, but it's got a nice amber color to it.
109 on RT.
I'll go get a flashlight. We can compare to this porter.
Well, that one there is probably a lot darker because it's a porter. This is only a Doublebock. It's got a nice smoky smell to it, though. Not as smoky as the last one we tried, but all right, let's give this a try.
That
Cheers.
what C109 RT. That's what it is. C109 RT. That's my dad. That's my stepdad's bike.
Oh, geez, there's
I
no
don't feel like
wonder.
white trash because I'm just drinking O'Keefe's.
Oh, dude, I used to live off that.
There's
beer,
almost
John.
no light coming through that thing.
Not as smoky as the last one.
Yeah, it's not as light as mine. Yeah, he thought this way darker than mine.
And the thing is, this isn't the darkest one we brewed this week.
White Hill.
There's one
No,
that's
it's
darker.
not. It's not smokier peaches. It's less smokier, a little bit sweeter. It's got a bit of malt to it, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Malt and caramel to it.
So, have you ever tried Heineken? Heineken, I think it's called.
Beer?
Yeah.
Heineken? Yes, we've had a Heineken. Ken and I have had a Heineken. So.
Heineken?
Heineken?
Yeah.
You know, fuck Heineken all the time.
Mhm.
Just give me a second. I'll try it.
Heineken's like
I'll second that. Fuck Heineken.
The when in doubt, drink that.
Yeah.
Last time I got Heineken, I got a 12-pack, and
I don't really drink beer.
it's
I
like
drink
6 of
whiskey.
them were rancid. They
There.
weren't like
Heineken happy.
sealed or something, but I could drink 6 of them, and then the other 6 were just like totally rancid.
I'm sitting on 4 motorcycles. The 1200 sports
Rancid
car is
Heineken?
gonna
Never heard of that
be
before.
chopped this
warm.
season. I'm letting go my 750 Shadow. Go
650 restart. They're keeping them like 650.
keeping
Beers
Sitting
my
on 4
Canada
motorcycles with
probably
1200
underfilled
sports
cans.
cans.
so again.
Hey Dave, did you deal with the rust on your pipes yet?
Not yet. I'm waiting for this weather to get a little warmer and whatnot before I pull those heat shields off and then sand them down with some steel wool and then hit them with the Tremclad.
How's the weather in BC, Rash?
Well, it was fucking nice and sunny all this week, but now it's pissing rain outside, so
Oh,
we get rain all next week.
Aww.
Oh, he got the same storm that I have.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too. Me too. It was.
I just washed my bike. My bike's gonna get dirty again. I'm gonna have to wash it again.
I was gonna go wash my vehicle, but for the next 2 or 3 days, it's gonna snow, then rain, then snow. So I'm like, I'm not gonna wash my vehicle because there's no sense. No sense.
Yeah, John, my front heat shield to my front cylinder,
Yeah.
right where it goes to the top, where the exhaust goes into the head. That part of that heat shield up at the top there is really rusty. Where the crossover pipe is and where the 2 pipes in the back are welded together and the 2 heat shields come together, that section there where your baffles are in there, that area is really rusty as well too. So, and then of course where I laid it down, it's pretty rusty.
Well, yeah.
Don't know about that, but
How
yeah, I laid it
is
down.
that?
Just
you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just hurt my hip quite a bit, but other than that, it's just due to
Okay.
my impatience. I laid it down due to my stupidity, impatience in a parking lot. So
Yeah, the pictures that you posted looked like it was getting rusty at all the hot spots. Right? Like
yeah, all the hot
pads and
Yes,
just before the
87.
baffles.
Yes, I agree 100%.
Well-
Rain is way better than snow.
yeah, at least I can ride in the rain. And fuck, I tried riding in the
Dave,
snow
here's
there.
mine there.
Yeah, yours still look mint and new, man. Like, yeah, mine don't look like that
Yeah,
anymore.
but I don't ride through the winter like you, right? Because I'm a pussy.
It's too bad you didn't come out and join us when we rode out the mission there a couple weeks ago.
Well, I didn't know, but I was working anyway, so it didn't really matter. But I got your message late.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm gonna try and I got Chris Pope to come out with us. So he's got a really nice. He's done some really nice work to his fucking iron 1200. He's got a 2-in-1 stainless steel. He's done the coil relocation, tank lift. We're still rocking the stock fucking intake. He's got LEDs front and rear. He's got a different fairing on the front of his bike, but now he's looking at different bars. His bike would look really good if you put a sissy bar on it too. So I think he needs to put a sissy bar on his bike. So I got him.
What is the weather like now? Anyway,
I've done most of the same this winter too. I've done tank lift, wire tack, LED
Yeah, I
headlight.
gotta do that. I'm gonna do that myself. It's probably the next thing I'm gonna do is buy the fucking coil relocation kit and do that myself too here real quick.
Yeah, I just did the Amazon stuff. Super cheap, easy to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bike looks kind of the same, but a little different.
Did you change your seat?
I've put the seat that I got with the bike back on it.
Oh, okay.
So it's one you haven't seen, but it's the old one.
Yeah,
right?
It's the old one. Yeah, because that white and black one you had on there, you said your ass was just numb as fuck coming back from Princeton. My ass was numb as fuck too, though. Oh, okay, yeah. It looks like a Mustang almost.
Yeah, almost. It's the party seat.
Yeah, it almost looks like a Mustang.
Do you remember
I'm gonna go to bed here in a bit. So, hey, thanks for letting me join your live stream, Rash.
Hey, man, no problem. It's been a while since I've seen you because you haven't had a live stream in a while. So I thought.
Yeah.
All right, mate. If you got to go fucking crash out, you got to crash out. That's way.
Hey, thanks for having me.
No worries. Cheers. Thanks for coming out. And I got room for one more if anybody wants to join. I can only hold 6 in my panel, so I'm just rocking the free panel tonight.
Yeah, I'm
a little bit sweeter, right, Ken?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about I'm thinking about going free again on StreamYards because no one really joins them anymore. My panel, like I get only like 2 or 3 people that come up at once. Now,
you never have them when I'm home, CJ.
Well, not my fucking fault.
I know he rocks him when he's fucking driving home from work at fucking 6 o'clock his time. It's 3 o'clock my time, and he's all fucking. Oh, you motherfucker! Get a good weed, Ken?
Me?
Yeah, I got some fucking killer Rockstar. Yeah.
Oh, you got Rockstar? I got 3 different weeds now. Yeah, fucking. Actually, that one there I want to save. But this one here I just got yesterday. Smell that.
Where'd you get this?
From fucking
Work.
Fucking, I'm going
pine tar or some fucking thing like that.
Oh, pine tar.
Yeah.
I work 12 hours days and then
I've tried that before. It's good.
And then my next
It's earthy and shit. Right?
This is really green tea.
shifts are nights.
Here, what's left over in here?
And
There's filthy.
And
right, filthy, you fucking motherfucker! Click the link, please, man. It's fucking at the top. Jump in and say fucking hi, motherfucker. I haven't seen you in so long, man. Don't be shy.
My fucking shift coordinator fucking
Filthy,
called
get in
me
here.
at
Get in here,
9:30 fucking morning.
Yeah,
woke me up.
It is a little dry.
I have a day's sleep. Asking me if I want to come in for an overtime shift tonight at 7:30. I'm like, no.
Earthy Rockstar.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, that's really earthy smelling. Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay, Rox, enjoy
Fuck
that.
that.
I want to taste that. Filthy, get in here, you fucking drunk fuck. I need to hear some of that filthy French fry fucking accent of yours, man.
Fuck.
He's probably working too, fucking knowing him, man. He's been working on fucked up shifts, so he can't even fucking have a drink with us.
You know, like me, man, like I work a lot.
Yeah, Filthy's been super working. He's trying to save some cake.
Yeah.
I'm moving out, eh, guys? About time.
I'm getting there. Then get in here, you fucker. Fuck.
Probably trying to start everything up. I don't know.
Right?
No, it's in the time I've known Filthy, the one thing I could never say is he's never had a problem not working. He's always, he may shift jobs, but he's one of those guys, like everyone says, oh, there's no jobs. No, trust me, Filthy can get a job because he's willing to work.
Yeah,
there's
jobs out there. It's just Yeah, it's just there's shitty ass jobs that don't pay you really well, but at least it's better than having no fucking.
But
money
he's
at all.
willing to work.
Yeah,
And it frustrates me so much when I hear people say, "Oh, there's no jobs." There's jobs.
there's jobs.
You know,
You just don't want to work. Believe
Yeah.
me, there's
Yeah, you don't
jobs
want to
that
work for
out there.
fucking nothing.
Jobs everywhere. Everywhere I
Yeah.
go, there's
Like,
jobs.
like
I
people.
get cold called for jobs now that I'm retired. I got cold emailed last week for a freaking job, and I'm like, no.
Everywhere I go,
I
there's
got-
jobs.
Dude, that's an
If you
option.
don't want to
Filthy,
work,
get in
then
here.
it's your choice.
Stop fucking typing and just get
Yes,
in here. and
filthy
flip your
graders
lips.
are an absolute blast.
I want to
You
hear
have
you
the ones
flip
where
your
the
lips. I
front
don't want to
tires are
see you
tiltable.
typing.
I did one of those in the 80s. That was a hoot.
80s.
What's
holy
everyone
shit.
doing for work?
I work at Goodyear.
Yeah, he works at Goodyear. He works at Goodyear in Belleville there. They fucking where all the tires come in and they get made there. They get the lugs there, and then they make the lugs and the tires there, and then fucking.
All right, cool.
It's usually kind
Cool.
of stocks that shit, and then they send them off to fucking whatever.
I'm a marine mechanic.
Which is a fucking
Rest of you
really
guys?
good job to have in BC.
Mechanic.
A marine
Jesus
mechanic.
Christ.
That's good work.
That's cool.
There he is. There he is. Everybody, welcome the filthy French fry, motherfucker. How's it going, buddy?
Long time no see, buddy.
I don't know you, but hey, man.
Fucking
Yeah, I don't know
outside in the
either, but
cold,
hey, man.
What's going on, boys? Besides getting drunk,
We're getting there. Are you drinking tonight at least? Or are you at work? Are you fucking driving? Oh, there he is.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so filthy, you're not allowed to go anywhere tonight. You're just got to hang out here for us. Fucking.
yeah, I'm in Sylvan Lake tonight. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm at the stepson's place.
Oh, so you can't get fucking stupid then.
Well, yeah, I could, but I don't want to.
Oh, okay. Well, at least it's good to see you, man. It's been a while.
I could, but I don't want to. That's some honesty.
Trust me.
That's
Filthy and I,
That's
we can
what
get-
honesty right there. Fuck.
Yeah, well, you've never hung out. You don't know who Filthy is, and that's the thing, CJ. Like,
But I don't know. I've never seen Filthy fall out of a chair on a live stream, though.
You've also
I
heard
wouldn't
me.
know who would have done that.
I've seen Filthy fall. I've seen Filthy fall upstairs on a live stream.
That's-
Been a while.
I've only done that twice, didn't I?
I'm not even gonna ask because I felt.
I think
up
I had the
stairs
camera turned off on
when
one
I
of
was
those.
fucking stoned.
No, Filthy's been doing fucking live streams and YouTube a lot longer than I have or Truckman has. He's
Yeah,
kind of my
Okay.
he's my senior. He's my senior
He was
that
one
I
of the
looked to when
first.
I was fucking just coming up doing this shit.
Yeah, but Road Rash, man, you're killing me in subs here. So.
Well, it's because you gotta make content, bro. You stop making content. Like,
Yeah.
remember, there was a time when Filthy French Fry, he was driving a fucking school bus, taking little fucking kids to school, and he was still making fucking videos on that school bus. But Filthy hasn't been in his grader, making videos in his grader, going, oh! He's leveling off the land, man.
Exactly.
I was going to make a video in the grader, but at the time I was working for the city of Edmonton.
Yeah.
So, if I was just in a field pushing snow or dirt, I would have done it. But
Yeah.
working for the city is a bit different, right? So,
I don't know. You're driving a fucking school bus and doing it. Fuck.
yeah, I guess good point. Yeah, but I was planning on making a video, and I probably will because I do grader, I do skid steer, and I do dozer now too. So I could probably make a whole bunch of fucking content right about now.
Yeah, you should, man. It's been a while since you actually dropped a video. I don't know why you don't fucking.
Because it's winter, man. I don't live in Vancouver where you're riding in 2022 already.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Dude, I was riding in the snow, man. Fuck. That was no fun. Trust me. I wake up in the morning. They say on the night before, they're like, "Oh, it's gonna snow overnight." So I live in an area that always gets snow. I wake up, I look out my window, right on, man. There's no fucking snow. Okay, I'm riding to work, so I pull the bike out. I fucking fire it up. I see my gas lights on. Okay, I got to stop at the Chevron and get some gas. Start riding down the hill into Bridgeview. Well, Bridgeview is like fucking sea level. right? And all of a sudden there's fucking snow everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck? And so I fuel up my bike and I start riding towards work, and I'm like, man, this snow's getting deep. It's getting real deep. And then all of a sudden, I'm trying to just, keep my bike upright, and I'm like getting worried because snow's getting deep. And I'm in the slow lane of the 3 lanes that we got going down 120th. Well, there's this huge slush puddle, right? So it's just water and snow. We know how cold that fucking shit is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at that. Now I'm coming up on. I was like, dude, I can't even react to go around it, because if I try to react, I'm laying the bike down because it's just icy. Right through it. I try to lift my feet as high as I could. Fucking water just came up and just soaked my feet. The water just went right down my boots, and all I felt was ice cold water go right to my feet. I was like, fuck that. There's a road coming up to the left that takes me back to my house. Going home. Take a left. I kept wiping my visor, snow off my visor, because I can't see shit. I'm going down a road that's like 80 kilometers an hour, and there's so much snow on it. I'm lucky to be doing 40 kilometers an hour on my motorcycle. I got the thing home. I phoned in sick, and it's like, yep, not going to work.
I had something similar happen in Cranbrook on Labor Day weekend one year. Yeah. Just shitty.
Oh, yeah. No, it's riding in the snow. I've done it now. I can say I've actually ridden in the snow. It's no fun. It really is no fun at all.
My main drags are all clear, but it's from my house to the main drag. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So,
which part of town are you living in now, Filthy?
I live, where 50th Street is?
Yep.
By the CP rail crossing.
Okay.
Yeah, right up by that.
Yo, CP rail crossing. I know that place. That's where we go get the good stuff.
Yeah.
Been doing mushrooms a lot lately.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Mushrooms are good for PTSD, man. They're really good for your fucking your emotional and your mental health. That's same with LSD, man. It's really good for your fucking your mental
I
health and
can't
shit.
stop fucking laughing on mushrooms, and everything makes me laugh.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely everything. Anything.
Everything makes you laugh. Yeah.
You laugh at nothing.
fuck.
You laugh at. You see a tracer out of the corner of your eye, you start laughing at it.
I absolutely love shrooms.
Regular daily shit you laugh at.
Filthy, there's a buddy of mine in Edmonton. He's actually a cannabis advocate for VAC, and he's dipping into the psychedelics.
Nice.
But he knows how to get all the VAC paperwork to get all VAC to pay for shit.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, it's fucking. They're
I'll
pushing.
message you his contact info.
Cool.
You can at least touch base with him.
They're actually Canada's going to be pushing for fucking psilocybins to be part of the fucking the legal fucking drugs and shit like that to take in Canada.
Oh,
So,
Truck, I meant to ask you this: are you vaxxed?
No.
Are you going to get vaxxed?
No.
Good.
I wish.
Good.
I
I'm
wish I
not.
could say the same thing.
I'm not going to get vaxxed either. Like
You're
I
not
will.
vaccinated?
No,
I wish I could
fuck
say
no.
the same thing.
Fuck
I wish I
no.
could. I wish my job forced me. I was forced. My job.
I would have walked away.
You're also young. I'm not. Right.
Yeah, true.
I would have walked away.
I spent the 2.5 years to get this job that I want. I've actually wanted the job that I've got right now for a really long time. And I finally got the job, and I was finally moving up the old corporate ladder where I didn't have to do this shit ass work. I was starting to get trained in the other fucking jobs at work that pay more money and shit like that. And then our fucking stupid health nurse fucking mandated that all government employees become vaccinated because I'm a government employee. So I had no choice. It's either get vaccinated or lose my job and start at the bottom again and work my way up. And at 53 years old, I was really not in the mood because I don't have tickets or anything to drive graders like Filthy does or front end loaders and shit. And I really didn't want to have to spend the money and do all that fucking shit. I was like, I was happy where I was at. And I was just like, all right, fucking, it's free. Fucking stick the pin in my arm, whatever. Fucking give me this stupid shit.
The thing about the vax, dude, I have both. I'm double vaxxed, and I still got COVID.
So am I.
I
You
still
did,
got COVID. Yeah.
see, I haven't gotten the COVID, but also I stay away from fucking dirty motherfuckers too, right? So,
I've got the compromised immune system, and my oncologist said, he goes, you probably should get it. And I'm like, hey, you're the guy who used tuberculosis on me, so sure, I'll take your advice. You know, like, plus the shit I've been given in the 31-year military career, trust me, coronavirus is going to show up, look around my body and go, what the fuck, dude, you live like this?
yeah, exactly. That's like me too, man, but, you know.
It's like when I got COVID, it felt like a cold. So
yeah,
it was just a small. So I'm thinking the vaccine kind of, you know,
it helped. It helped. Yeah, it made it. Yeah,
made it less worse, right?
Yeah.
So
exactly, made it less
the
worse.
amount of freaking needles I've gotten over through my military career, like, what's a couple more?
Yeah, I hear you, Dead Knot. I hear you. Believe me, I know.
Yeah, thing is, like, Filthy remembers times where they just would line you up. And, of course, my job, I couldn't do my job for 72 hours after vaccination. So when all of a sudden it's like, hey, Rob, you're going to Haiti. Go over there, and you're going to go home for 72 hours, but you're getting 5 needles today.
Yep.
Oh, sure.
I got 3 needles at once at basic training.
Oh, yeah. Well, basic, yeah. They lined you up, and it was a freaking mill.
Pincushion.
Yeah.
We actually carried a guy through the Haiti line because he was afraid of needles, and we were getting 5 at once because we were grounded for 72 hours. We got him all at once, and so we had to carry Billy through. And I was like, "Okay, Billy's first in line. I'm going to hold him here. You stab him. We're going to put him down. Then you stab me, and then we'll carry Billy away. Okay." The only thing I'm actually glad for is I'm not part of the Meplequin lawsuit.
I gotta go rock a piss next.
I will walk away from a $20 an hour job. Fuck that. I won't get vaxxed. I will walk away from a $20 an hour job in a heartbeat. And half the plant I work at will do the same thing. So I think that is the reason why they don't push it, because if they do, half the people that they need to run the fucking place won't show up. And
I think you're not going to worry about it anymore because I think the concept of herd immunity has now hit the point because they're doing away with passports and all that stuff here in Nova Scotia. I guess it's tomorrow now because I'm what 3 in the morning now.
Yeah. It's
well, they've lifted them in Alberta, so
it's
the
March 1st anyway.
Alberta's been kind of all over the place.
They lifted the passport.
I can't even keep track
already.
Yeah, you guys are getting rid of the passport, aren't you?
Yeah,
passport's already gone. It was gone 2 weeks ago.
As of March, from
what I heard, anyway.
As of March 1st, Ontario has lifted the Vax Pass or the Vax Passport or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't follow it, but the only thing that
I'll be right back there a second. I'm just gonna fucking
The only thing that's gonna be left is the stupid fucking masks, and science has proven time and time and time again that the masks don't do fucking shit.
Get the vax, don't get the vax. Really doesn't bother me none, man.
Yeah.
Like fucking, it's your prerogative. If you want to get poked, get poked. If not, don't. I'm not gonna fucking debate it anymore. I'm done.
Me personally, I'm just done with the whole fucking thing.
Me Me
I'm
too.
so
I'm
tired
down.
of it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
I know it's not a logical
Justin
discussion, but I'm
fucking
just so tired.
Trudeau. Justin Trudeau. I don't know if you guys are on Canada or not, but our prime minister, though, our prime minister is a fucking joke. He gotta get out of
We're
fucking
all in
office.
Canada.
That's putting it mildly.
Fuck.
I support your I support your opinion very much.
We all do.
He is a
I
fucking
think we all
joke.
do.
Oh, what a fucking piece of shit that guy is. Lying cunt.
Yeah, nothing like being.
Well, he
our
Yes.
country's
should
being run
actually
by
go
a
to jail
drama
for
people.
treason because he's not actually pulling the strings. The
Well,
WEF is pulling the strings.
he should have been
Like,
taken out of power twice already for other things, but this is just fucking insane.
If
our country's being run
stupid,
by a drama teacher.
if stupid can fly, that motherfucker would be a fucking F-18 jet. Jesus fucking Christ.
The best thing that the convoy did was expose a whole shitload of fucking lies.
Yes. Yes.
And scared the crap out of
Yeah.
Captain Sparkle Socks.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
I heard CJ likes to get poked.
Went into
No.
hiding. Walked out of Parliament.
No.
What a guy.
No, I
What a
don't.
guy.
No, I don't, Miss Peaches. No, I don't. No. No. No.
Oh, we lost Filthy. Filthy, miss you, Miss Edmonton. Talk again soon. There's always a hoot to go riding with Filthy.
So with everyone left here, I've not met any of you guys. I'm John, by the way. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, John. I'm CJ.
I'm Rob.
I'm
also
Lloyd.
called Dead Not, or Not Dead, depending on your perspective.
So where are you guys at?
Ontario, Canada.
Halifax.
Okay. Halifax?
I'm in Alberta.
Alberta. Okay, I won't hold that against you, but
How
What's
about
that?
you?
I didn't hear
Sorry?
what you said. I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
I said I wouldn't hold that against you.
Oh.
Just-
I was born in BC though.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, John?
I'm
If
in
shit
Mission,
wasn't so
BC.
fucked up in BC, I'd be living in
Oh,
BC.
you're in BC. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I just
everyone-
spent 3 months in BC at my parents' place through November, December, January, but I'm back in
Mhm.
Halifax now.
Okay. Whereabouts in BC?
So you're in Vancouver.
I'm in the Mission.
So where your garbage used to go, I was about half hour outside of Cache Creek, BC.
Okay. Yeah.
When my brother lived out west, he got a job at the Kicking Horse, which is in Golden, BC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he lived there for 5 years. About 7 or 8 years ago, he moved back to Ontario. He lives about like 10 minutes away from me now. But though at the time when he lived in BC, I went for 2 weeks. I loved it. I fucking loved it.
So Truckman, how's the corners now outside Golden? Have they cleaned them up pretty good, or is it still a fucking mess?
It's still a mess.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
They're blasting, so all the asphalt's being chewed up and.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a video that I put a camera on my front forks in 2015 and rode that section east of Golden. And of course, so I got good leans to it and stuff like that. I'm trying to find that footage.
You know what? I was thinking of that. I should put one from a couple of years ago because I do have some videos from a couple of years ago where I recorded it. So
yeah, well, do a before and after. If you're able to do a split comparison, do a before and after. Because I remember going through in the 90s and then in 2006 when they were doing the heavy construction up that freaking hill where they carved that freaking notch, all that shit. Like,
I was born in 92.
Yeah, I wasn't recording shit at that time, so
Fuck.
I missed all
Okay.
that stuff.
Okay.
92. My kid was
Yeah.
born in 93.
Yeah.
I'm a grandpa.
I
I'm old. Wait, Road Rash is older.
I'm going to be
Graduated high school in 92.
I'm going to be 30.
89.
I'm going to be 30 in July.
Oh, you young pup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young pup.
Yeah.
My oldest
Yeah.
kid is 5 years younger than you then.
Yeah, my son is 29.
Yeah. I am 29.
Yeah, and he has 2 kids. His son is 3.
I don't have no kids, but I have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Single and
Yeah.
11 lives.
Well, he's single now too. Yeah, he's single too. And he tries to get me to buy his pot because he's broke as fuck.
I just quit smoking pot. I didn't smoke pot since January 17th. I've been completely weed free because I've been smoking weed since I've been 13 or 14. And like I said, 13 or 14. And I've been smoking basically every day.
Left, man. Fuck.
Every single day
I'll be right back.
since then. So
Filthy left. I knew that was good. I was gonna go smoke a joint and he was gonna fucking Kim rolls this big fat fucking joint. It's like gonna take half an hour to smoke. This thing's huge, man. I only smoked half of the fucking thing.
Well, the thing is, he was outside in Sylvan Lake, so it's probably
it's cold as fuck.
there.
Yeah. No, I can just imagine.
You know, we'll have to find a time and just schedule a Drinks with Filthy stream.
Well, that's just
dedicated to Filthy.
Exactly. I gotta get.
I'm in. Just
I'm
let
in
me
too.
know when, because I'm in.
It's gonna be. Well, it's gonna be. It'll have to be this summer.
No.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, it'll have to be this summer because I know fucking.
Yeah. Oh
Well,
yeah,
Filthy's
no.
at home.
His world's always upside down, but
Exactly.
depending
So
on how
he's at
things go
home-
this summer, you know, I've got one celebration of life being planned. I just don't have a date yet, and potentially a second. I'm going to be out in BC at some point this summer, and I'm trying to convince my wife that I'm going to take the bike and I'll ride out in June and come back in September.
Jesus.
I wish I could do that. I'm gonna ride out in June and go home in September. I'm gonna fucking travel every fucking road that I fucking can.
That's a
Retired.
I know you're retired, not me. Fuck. Long time to
Rub
go
it
yet.
in, you fucker.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't by choice. The military booted my ass out due to cancer. So,
oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So-
Yeah, but at least you get the pension to go with it, though.
CO2, oh my god, I can't even talk. CO2 ATVs,
All
blah.
right, Daryl, Delissa, sorry. Daryl, you guys have a good night. Totally forgot her name. I don't know why. I just fucking.
Beaches
dropped
is
it.
commenting about CJ, what CJ likes. Did we miss something there?
No, Peaches always fucking
Hi, Daryl
lets you
and Delisa.
fucking bug me. I know Peaches for
No,
like,
Peaches pick on somebody? No, that she doesn't do that.
right? Right? And I am the only person that can call her I see you next Tuesday and get
Get away with it? Yeah, no, you can't get away with it. Trust me. You're thinking you're getting away with it.
I know for a
Getting away with
fact. I know I'm not getting away with it. I know that, but I don't care. She knows it's all in fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. It's exactly. It's all the fun. She's not going to
Yeah.
put
So
you
if
to
you
the
know
point of
see
crying.
you next Tuesday, you also know Focus then, right?
Huh? focus.
What
Me
the fuck?
focus? I never focus.
When you have to tell someone they need to focus,
Oh, that's good. That's good.
you know that one?
Focus?
I think
You
I
understand
do.
the words that
I
come
didn't.
out of
I
my
didn't
mouth.
hear it in a while, but
When someone's really pissing you off and you got to tell them they need to focus, it's because fuck off because you're stupid.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
then yes,
Fuck
then
off,
yes,
'cause you're stupid.
then yes, then yes,
Yes.
then
Focus.
yes. I did hear focus, but not in a while.
Fuck off because you're stupid. Fuck, that
Yes.
just makes
That's a
more
good one.
fucking sense. Yeah, that just made fucking total sense.
My
You hadn't heard that before?
I've never heard the focus acronym before. That's the very first time. And I've had friends that have been in the military and shit ever since like we were in fucking high school and they were in fucking cadets and shit. There was always snafu, situation normal, all
Yeah.
fucked up. Right, but I'd never heard the focus. It's the first time I've heard focus. Fuck off because you're stupid. I
Yeah,
love it.
well, because I need you to focus on this problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
nice, nice. My dad always said keep it kiss. I'm like,
Yeah, keep
what
it simple,
the-
stupid.
What the
Or
fuck
stupid
is
simple.
kiss?
Yeah.
What the fuck is kiss? Keep it simple, stupid. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I know that one. Keep it simple,
That's
stupid.
good.
I'm gonna be right back because my growler's empty and I need to figure out what I'm drinking next.
Yeah, and your bladder's probably getting full.
No, I just drained mine a minute ago.
Oh, did you?
I just,
Bathroom is literally right outside that door.
Oh,
I just
You were out
genuinely
smoking a
think
joint.
that's hilarious.
yeah. It's only because Buddy upstairs is home right now, or we would have smoked it in here.
Okay, be back
We
after I
smoke
figure out
cigarettes
what
in
I'm
the
drinking
house,
next.
but I can't smoke joints. Don't make sense to me. Don't make sense to me.
I can't wait to move out.
So, John, when are we going for a ride, man? When are you putting the bike on the road?
What are you doing tomorrow?
It's raining, dude. It's gonna be raining from now till the end of the week.
Yeah, okay. My bike's been showed all winter. So
That's it. Yeah. Okay. I got to see what the weather's gonna be like in the next couple of weeks because so far they're saying all this week we're gonna get rain. I'm not gonna do group
Yeah, I
rides in
know.
rain.
in all seriousness, as soon as possible.
Yeah. Okay.
My
We
bike's
just like
back together.
the last ride we did. Fucking, I hooked up Mike Legalis, I believe is his last name, on Sports or Sickness here.
Yeah.
A group. He lives like 3 blocks, not even 3 blocks, like 2.5 blocks away from me. He's like fucking like 3 minutes from my house, right?
Sweet.
So I rode over to his place. He's just around the corner from my place. I've been riding past his place and didn't even realize I'm riding, but he's like,
Yeah.
man, he sends me a message. Is that you on this bike wearing these clothes? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you rolled right past my house, man. I was like, oh, cool. Right. So, anyways, I hooked up with him and got him. We rode out 2 weeks ago, I guess it's been now. Yeah, 2-3 weeks ago now. We rode out to fucking Harley Davidson and Whole Shot Motorsports, and Chris Pope showed up with his Sporty. Lisa was there with her Sporty. Maple Leaf Rider showed up, and I had Ryan, if you remember Ryan from work, and Matt from work.
Yep.
And Daryl, the black guy. Daryl, the black guy from work as well. He came and joined us as well. So I had 3 out of the riders fucking from work. Only Ken Grant, the guy on the big Harley, didn't come with us that time.
So
Yeah,
I take it, John, you work where Road Rash works.
No, he doesn't.
No.
He's a marine mechanic, and he
Oh,
lives
right.
out in
I
Mission.
remember him saying that earlier. Sorry.
Yeah. He lives out in
Drugs
Mission.
and alcohol have messed up my brain right at the moment.
No,
No.
John's out in Mission, but he's part of the Sportster Sickness Canada group.
Yeah, we're all sickos.
Right.
So
Yeah, we're all sickos. He's actually John's the guy that actually came up with the original idea of Sportster Sickness before the UKers fucking made it to what it was. So,
that's new to me, but thank you.
well, that's what you told me. That's what you fucking said to me. So,
Speaking about all this fucking sickness fucking going around, what do you guys think about Russia in Ukraine?
oh, I'm gonna be posting that video tomorrow, so don't worry. I don't do political rants. I never do political rant videos. on Friday when I rode out to get some beers.
It'd be nice,
I
yeah,
did a
it'd be nice if we
political
saw
rant.
that for a different video.
Yeah, no, I did a political rant going there, and then I did another video going to get the beers. I did a beer run video, a beer quest video, but because I don't do political, I'm the one guy that stays away from that shit. But you'll hear my opinion tomorrow on the video that I dropped. He's an idiot. Whatever, fucking that's fine.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
There's no need for him to do what he did, right? And the fact that he says later, and this is what I fucking laughed even more after, because after I did my video and all of a sudden that night fucking on the news they say that fucking Putin says that they're all a bunch of drug crazed fucking addicts that are fucking Nazis and shit like that. And I said the exact same thing in my video like 3 hours earlier, that you must be fucking messed up on drugs because only people that are all fucked up on drugs like Hitler is the reason why you're doing this shit that you're doing. And then he turns around and says later on the news that fucking the Ukrainians are a bunch of drug crazed fucking Nazis. I just laughed. I'm like, what the fuck?
There's bigger fish at play in that one, and
there is, but but I also said it's like the same thing. Like, okay, he's basically taking over a fucking country that was its own country prior to World War One.
No,
well, they were part of Russia. No, if you go back further, I'm just going
USSR, right?
Yeah.
If you look at the fact that he's trying to rebuild the USSR,
right?
It makes
after
perfect
Gorbachev,
sense.
yeah, after Gorbachev fucking crashed it and whatnot, and fucking tried to get rid of
They
the
felt they were
stigmatism
weak,
of what Russia
that
was.
they let it go.
Back then. That's what I say that in my video. Like, Gorbachev tried to get rid of the stigmatism of what Russia was back in the day by fucking tearing down the wall in Berlin and fucking trying to fucking be free to the rest of the world and shit. And then I go on to say the same thing about the Netherlands invading Belgium because they want their fucking South Brabant province back, because there was a revolt back in, what was it, 1320, Ken? Yeah, it was the Belgian revolt of 1320, where the people of Belgium, actually the people in the province of South Brabant, wanted to separate from Netherlands because of the Protestant church, I believe it was at the time, if I fucking remember, and they didn't want to be a part of that. So they separated from fucking the Netherlands and created their own country with some of the French-speaking people, and they created the fucking country of Belgium that used to be a province of fucking the Netherlands Kingdom, right? And I said the same thing. It'd be like the same thing in the Netherlands saying, well, we want our fucking province back, so we're going to invade Belgium so that we can have our southern province of South Brabant back in our own fucking Netherlands Kingdom.
But there's more to it than that. Like,
no, there's a lot more, but I was just kind of ranting and being stupid and saying my shit. Like, you gotta, like, I didn't delve deep into the history of fucking the entire fucking thing. Like, I do remember that at one time the Ukraine was its own country prior to World War II, before Stalin fucking helped the fucking Allies fucking eliminate fucking Germany. And then as they fucking pulled their borders back to fucking USSR, they incorporated all those Baltic countries at the same time into their fucking country to make USSR fucking bigger.
Right? That was kind of thanks for helping us with the Germans. For these, we will not oppose you just annexing these countries.
Yeah.
And that became the thing. Like, my mom's side of the family is Ukrainian.
Ken's the guy beside me. His fucking father's Ukrainian, and his mother's fucking his mother's Dutch, right?
Yeah. So, what do they have to say?
Yeah.
Even the Russian people are like, why are we going to war? And of course, in Russia, you're not allowed to protest and you get thrown in jail. So these people are out protesting. They're going to get thrown in Siberian jails until fucking...
And not like the convoy guys got arrested. This is, hi. They're going to slap cuffs on you, throw you face first into something. They're not going to do it nice.
God damn it.
Well, it's also the fact that also Putin's ex-KGB.
That's good, Pete.
And you can see if you look at his pictures.
What do you mean ex-KGB?
Well, he was KGB before
he used to run it, and now still does.
He still does, right? Yeah. Exactly.
So he's
That's
still KGB.
That's a very good point. Well said.
Yeah, He's KGB, exactly. So, and you can see, like, even his old photos of him when he was KGB, he just had that look on his face, like he was just up to no good sinisterism or whatnot.
Yeah,
he's just a hater.
Yeah.
Yeah. All through my military career, though, the Russians were our topical adversary.
They were.
Yeah.
Because
so,
of the
like,
Cold War.
I've studied them for 30 years.
Yeah.
So, like, the warfare side of this, I totally understand exactly what they're going to do next, what they did, why they did it, and what's going to happen next.
So what do you think's going to happen next?
So right now it's, they start with the air campaign, and then get key infrastructure, airports, things like that.
Yeah, which they've been doing. Yeah.
Which is what they've been trying to do. Canada trained some of their special ops teams that's really kicking the shit out of a few things.
Yeah, I've seen a few of their tanks and their convoys are getting blown up by the UKers there.
Yeah. You seen? Yeah, that's really fucked up. Eh?
So, but what a lot of people don't understand is that the Russian military is horrifically mistreated. So you've got 17, 18-year-old conscripts who were basically pulled from mama's basement and told, here's a rifle, you're going to learn to use it, and we're going to send you to war.
Yeah.
Because the Russian mentality on these attacks is we have more bodies to throw at it than you do.
Yeah.
So, and then that's kind of always been the Russian mentality is we can afford a higher attrition rate.
Mm-hmm.
So you will run out of bullets before we run out of bullet stoppers.
Yeah, exactly. We've got fucking 10 guys to every rifle to your fucking 20 guys to
exactly.
Every 40 bullets.
That's kind of always been their philosophy. Like their submarines that I was trained to hunt. They're not quiet, fancy submarines. Like the Americans go with all out to make them fancy. Oh, Peaches, don't worry. I've been ranting about this for years.
No, that's what she just fucking said.
I did, motherfucker. Fuck you, Peaches.
So,
Fuck you,
can I ask you a question? I'm sorry.
I'm not worried about my phone listening to me.
Can I ask you a
No,
question?
it's a picture she sent out.
Could it be possible?
Yeah, I just clicked over and checked it. Yeah.
Could it be
Go ahead,
possible that what's happening in the Ukraine is a diversion for something else?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's not a diversion.
Trump is happy about the payback.
It's not a diversion. It's a test.
Okay. Yep.
So
that makes sense too.
They're testing
because this is a test for Chinese because they're seeing what's the American reaction.
Mm-hmm.
And the Chinese have already said.
And if we can invade Taiwan,
no, it's not if. It's
get
when.
Taiwan back
Because
they're going to take over.
If the U.S. sticks their fingers into Ukraine, they're going to be too busy to oppose Taiwan. But if they do nothing about Ukraine, they can't do anything about Taiwan.
Yeah.
So this is a test.
Mm-hmm.
And you think this didn't happen at the end of the Olympics because China didn't ask Russia to say, wait.
Yeah. Well, the other thing too is fucking all the NATO countries are sitting outside the border of fucking Poland and the Ukraine. We're all sitting there waiting. They're waiting to be fired upon by the Russians. That was what they were told. Listen, unless they fire upon us, we don't fire upon them.
Classic NATO action.
We can send all the weapons in and train all the Ukrainians the best we can to help them fucking defend the Russians. But unless they fire upon the NATO countries, there's nothing the NATO can really do because
and that's the NATO requirement is they're not firing on a NATO country. Yeah. Therefore, NATO doesn't have to react.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But NATO wanted
into NATO for that exact reason.
Yeah. Well, they kind of wanted to be independent, but they kind of wanted to be a part of NATO, and they should have fucking joined NATO when fucking NATO gave them the offer, man, because right now they wouldn't have to worry about Russia fucking attacking them because if they were a NATO country, because Belarus is not a NATO country, but the other two countries above it are NATO countries beside Poland there.
Apparently fucking a lovely fucking Justine fucking sent I don't know how many Canadians over to.
We're just protecting fucking NATO borders is all we're doing. That's all we're doing. We're
Yes.
sending people over to protect NATO
We're not,
borders.
and
We're
we're
not
not
entering.
We're
None of
sending
us.
training
None of.
troops.
There's nobody entering the country of the Ukraine, unfortunately,
Yeah.
because they're not a NATO country. We can't enter there because fucking
Then
Russia's
let
already.
in them. Then
All we
what
can do is
send them?
we're sending them fucking weapons
arm
and bullets
them.
and fucking and teach, and we taught them fucking special ops and blah blah
Actually,
blah.
and that's just it. We're not even sending them munitions because we said, "Oh, we'll give them a loan." But yeah, so
well,
the thing
America
is
sending them stuff though.
oh, America's sending them tons of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the big picture, when you look at this, like the whole reason we had bases in Germany, why do the Americans still have bases in Europe? Because of this.
Exactly.
When for us, when the Cold War ended, we were like, okay, we're out of here. Bye.
Yeah.
And now it's coming back to kind of.
Yeah,
but,
we've got Canadian bases still in Europe, don't we? Or did we fucking close them all down when we pulled out after the Cold War?
There never was.
We always were on American bases, weren't we?
That never happened.
No, we closed. We had 2 bases, closed them in '91.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they were, I think they were agreements. They weren't bases. Am I right?
No, we actually had bases, Canadian
Okay.
bases.
Sorry.
Canadian forces
I stand to be corrected.
And they're in Germany, were they not?
Yep, Baden-Solington and Oberammergau.
Okay.
Now, what about the idea that, of course, Ukraine is being invaded right now, and things are shit there. They're really, really bad. And NATO is putting their emergency forces on every border around the Ukraine, only to stop any other advance, which means that the Ukraine is sacrificial.
Yep.
It's pretty much it. But we're taking those sacrificial lambs out of that country, and they're going to be coming to our countries and every other NATO country. Like all the refugees.
They're letting the women and children out, but all the men are fucked, right?
Yeah,
all
because
the
the
men are
Ukraine's saying, "Here's a rifle, turn around, go back."
And go
Yes.
back. Yeah. Basically doing what the Russians are doing.
Which
there's
oddly
a lot
is
of
a very
fucking-
Russian idea.
But there's a
very
lot of
Russian thing to do.
fucking Ukrainian people that want to be there to do that, to save their own
We've got,
So,
you know, like
Given
there's some.
that idea, given that
But there's
idea that they're just trying
pro-Russian
to stop the advance of Russia, doesn't this seem like a very Cold War thing to do? Like I'm 50 years old. I
Yes.
remember the Cold
Well,
War.
we're going back to another Cold War. Don't.
Oh, exactly. This
Yeah.
isn't another
No.
Cold War. Fuck.
Cold War's coming
I
back.
grew up in England.
It's to draw U.S. into it. Is the whole
It's a total
plot.
Cold War. That's the
Yeah.
first thing I said too.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing that on YouTube, and I don't know how
Yeah.
legitimate this is, but there's supposed to be this guy who's a Ukrainian fucking fighter pilot.
Yes.
And he's been going out and fucking shooting down the Russians, and he became like an ace in a day because of how many fucking Russian planes he shot down.
6. No,
Yeah.
Apparently 6 on the
No.
first day. Yeah.
Yeah, but thing
no
is
one knows who he is. No one knows
Yeah.
where he's
But I don't know
from.
I don't know the legitimacy behind that story because it's on YouTube, and you got these YouTubers telling us these stories and showing us these pictures of a plane. So, like I said, I don't know the legitimacy. So I'm not going to give it 100% backing. I'll give it a 40% backing until I know it's legit.
Actually, I personally would give it more in the 75% realm, purely
Okay.
because of the philosophical differences of how the countries operate their militaries.
Well, exactly.
You mentioned, Russia is all about throw everything at it. We know we're going to lose a whole bunch through attrition.
Yeah.
The Ukraine is kind of like Canada. Make a lot of special people
Forces,
who are well trained, so that we don't need 10 to 1.
Yeah.
We need that one who will take out 10.
10, yeah.
And
That 1 to
so
10.
in that strategic military sense, that story makes sense. There's probably more than one actually in reality because
Yeah.
the Russian pilots don't get a lot of training. And so I could see, 1 or 2 pilots just laying waste to have a lot of formations.
Well, that's
because
just
of
it.
the extra training.
I hope it's as real as fuck, because that is like the feel good story of the year that's coming out of that
He's
country.
the hero of the nation, right?
Exactly.
They haven't said the
And
Ukraine
and if
casualties
there's
yet.
other pilots that could that are willing to step up or just as fucking good and say, you know what, let's
bring it.
Let's bring it, and have a grass field air base that's right beside the fucking Polish border, where they can just fucking dump the fuel and the fucking and the ammunition over the fucking border and say, there you go, boys, we'll give you the shit you need, but we can't help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can give it to you, but we can't help you. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Right? And they just fucking continue to go out there and just fucking make a mockery of it. That would fucking be awesome as fuck.
Yeah.
Right?
But I think the interesting part is if you actually backtrack a little bit and think about why Putin wants to do this, and think about the resources Ukraine has.
It's the resources and it's the land mass too, because you can remember Ukraine's one of the largest land masses in fucking Europe, right?
But the land mass means nothing with because that's just more.
He wants to store his nuclear weapons in Chernobyl.
Yeah, he wants, as Ken says, he wants to store his nuclear weapons in Chernobyl.
No, but it's where are some of the uranium mines? And
the resources, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the resources that the Ukraine has is stunning. Within Europe, they have most of everything. They're within like the top 7 tiers of everything.
Black Sea ports.
Yeah. The ports,
So strategically, it's not about when Ukraine.
Yeah, but they got Crimea though. The Russians took over Crimea, which is right on.
Yeah, but there's no uranium in the Crimea. It's all in fucking.
The resources weren't there.
Yeah.
Right? The Ukraine has their second for uranium content, and it goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
What they have is incredible. Purely because where their land sits on the planet.
What they can store there, it you can't detect it because it already has radiation there.
Yeah.
But that's
so if they want to scan it to find weapons, that it's already covered.
Well, Ken, what was your synopsis on that beer? I've done that beer.
Yeah, so let's hear the beer review.
Not bad. It's an 8% beer, so it's got a bit of a kick to it. The last one we had was what they call the smoke beer. Let me go grab the bottle. I got a bottle of it.
Yeah, I designed a smoked red fall 2020.
I thought
we rebrewed it in a bigger batch. Fall 2021.
Okay, so this is the original
bigger
smoke
2022.
Beer. This one here is the smoke beer right here. It even says right on this part, the original smoke beer. This one is really smoky. This one is really good. This is a 6.5 Ken, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is 6.5 without looking at the label and shit like that. So this one here is the first one. It's the same fucking brewery as this one here that we just had. As you can see by the names, different label. This one here is a double block at 8%. I believe this was 6.5%. This one's really, really smoky. This is smoky as well. I didn't think it'd be a smoky beer, but if you're going to make a smoky beer, you might as well make a smoky beer. And not bad.
Yeah.
Smoky beer, that's the first time I've had. Well, that's the second time I've had a smoky beer is that one. This was the first smoky beer I had. I must say, it's,
like I said, like
very unique.
Good
tasting.
to be cooked with.
It's got a really burnt oak finish to it. Like I've got a burnt oak taste in my mouth from it, from drinking that. I think it's a little more on that one, the Doppelbock, than it is on this fucking Urbock. But yeah, not a bad beer. If you ever get a chance to try a German smoky beer, if you can get your hands on that, give it a try. Like, it's a pretty rare beer.
Yeah.
Next time I'm in Germany.
Where the fuck did you get that?
Yeah. It's from Bavaria region. I can't remember the actual Hauptstadt or something like that, Bavaria. So it's in the Bavarian province. So it's in the southern province of Germany. I don't know how old this brewery is because I've got my eyeballs on, but they can't read that small print even when I got my eyeballs on.
I just broke my glasses. So.
Yeah, it comes from Bamberg, Bamberg, Bavaria is where this comes from.
That's alcohol abuse. You're done.
Yeah, 6.5%. Oh, this was 0722 is when it's good too? Is that when it's... Oh shit, this beer's got to be drank fast. I can't let this beer run too late because it's 0722 is when it's good too. So this is an older fucking batch of beer. But yeah, Bamberg, fucking Bavarian.
July. It's good to July.
Just lucky you made it here.
Yeah, it's only an 0722. So we gotta, this got to be going drank by July, dude. It's gonna start going funky.
Drink up.
Yeah, like that's going to be a problem.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, you need a beer drank by a certain time? Okay.
Well, there was this beer here. I can show you guys this beer. I picked this up on Friday. This is a $30 bottle of beer, man. Comes in a wood box.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it slides open. It's 750 mil. That's a Belgian beer right there. That was $30 that cost me.
I remember I was in Cologne, Germany one time, and a bunch of us so we decided to go for schnitzel. And
this one here is a Heritage 2019 Oak Aged Ale.
Nice.
Yes. And this brewery is Anno 1856. That's how old this Belgian brewery is. 1856. Straffe Hendrik. Looking forward to fucking doing this motherfucker.
Yeah. So some buddies and I, we started going around Cologne, Germany, looking for a place to drink and get a schnitzel. And so we find this bar, we're in there, we put in an order, she brings back beer, he brings these small glasses. We were like, we're tourists, technically, and we kind of beer steins. He looked at us and goes, beer stein makes the beer get warm. Drink more small glasses. Stay cold.
This one yet, have we?
No, not this one, the different color one.
Okay.
I believe that.
But we've drank in the same.
Okay, this is 9.99.
Makes sense when you think about it.
But we've had the other one, right?
Only let the tourists let their beer get warm.
Well, that's like with long neck bottles. The purpose of the long neck is that's where you hold beer while you're drinking it, so it doesn't warm the rest of the beer up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that, guys. Take care.
All right, nice to meet you, John.
Nice meeting you.
Cheers, John.
Take care.
All right, John, man, take her easy. Yes, just pay attention to your messenger, and you're already gone. God damn it! I was gonna say, pay attention to your messenger so I can get a hold of you, so we can go for a rip.
So he rides too?
Yeah, he's on the Sporty as well. He's part of the Sportster Sickness group.
Nice.
He was actually the first Sportster Sickness Canada guy that I rode with. When we rode out to Princeton, BC, and back on those summer rides I did last year.
That's such a great ride.
Oh, it is a good one.
Yeah.
So it was just when we got the forest bars. So we had the heat dome.
Yeah.
We had the heat dome. The Lytton burnt down, and the original ride was to go out to Lytton, BC, and up to that way.
Yeah, go up,
come
do
back
that
down.
loop. Yeah.
Yeah, and go up that way and come back down. But I already had the ride planned for the Saturday, and the Wednesday the forest fire happened that week. And so we we rode out to Hope, and I was hoping to, like I said, go up to Lytton. I was thinking like Lytton and back, or maybe Hope and back, and shit. I wasn't thinking of doing the whole loop, but I was thinking of Lytton and back. So we got the Hope, and the road was closed because we took the number 7. We took the low heat highway all the way up, and we could see that they had the roadblock there and shit like that. So we couldn't even go that way. It was already locked out. So we pulled in the gas station. We waited for a few other guys to join up. And I said, well, let's ride to Princeton and back. So we did Princeton and run back. And I'll tell you, man, that ride to Princeton and back, that was a fucking ass killer. Mm-hmm. And that road going through Manning Park and shit like that was so rough. And on the Sportsters with our fucking our suspension that they don't have, it was really hardcore.
So have you ever done the road Spence's Bridge to Merritt?
So I haven't done
Yes.
the Spence. I've done no, not from Spence's to Merritt yet. But what
That's
we
Well,
did,
you
close,
never
though.
will because they lost like 6 kilometers of that
there's that
road.
highway. I know
Yeah.
that's that highway's wiped out. So we got to wait till it gets rebuilt, which they're doing. But after the forest fire happened, my cousins and I, which I still got that video to edit yet, we rode to Hope and filled up. And then we rode up to Lytton, rode through Lytton after all the blue fencing was put up. So I've got footage of all of downtown Lytton after it was burnt to the ground. And then we rode through Lytton. We went over to Lillooet. Then we went from Lillooet back to Cache Creek, and then from Cache Creek back to Hope, and then from Hope to home. Right. So I did that loop with my cousins. And I've got
I'll be
that
able
on
to tell you
video.
where the turnoff to my parents' farm is then.
Yeah. So I've got all that. Well, as long as I got it on the footage there. But I've
Well,
got
there's
all
2
that
options
footage.
I can give you. So.
Yeah, okay. So I've got all that footage yet to edit as well, too. It's going out to Lytton and to Lillooet and then to Cache Creek and then back home again. My cousin says to me, I says to him, he goes, yeah, I'm like, man, I don't want to go much faster than 140K because we're just flying up the highway. I was like, dude, I'm pushing, man. I'm pushing my bike. And even at that speed, I don't really feel too comfortable right now. Can we keep it a little slower? Yeah. So we're leaving Cache Creek, and I decided, like, fuck it. We're falling behind this slow traffic. I'm like, fuck this. I'm fucking done.
There's only 3 passing lanes, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So there was no traffic coming. It was a double solid. I'm like, I'm out of here. See ya. My cousin's in front of me, so I'm in the back. I take off. And they're like, oh, you took off. Well, we're going to follow suit. So they followed suit. And I led from wherever that point was. I led all the way back to Hope, and I was just hammering on it all the way home. We get into Hope to fuel up, and my oldest cousin Troy says, I thought you said you don't want to go any faster than 140. I was like, fuck it, I just wanted to get home. So I was like 140, 160K all the way through the canyon, unless it got really tight and crazy. Then we slowed it right down. But I was opening it up. I was just like, rah! I was sporty to fucking.
There's a lot of times where if you're on a bike, you have to, because when there's a passing lane, you need to be in front of the slow vehicle that's holding everybody up.
Yeah.
And that exists from like Lake Louise on the Trans-Canada.
Yeah.
And I tried explaining that to some of my friends who were on their first trip into BC. I'm like, okay, we're going to hit a passing lane. I'm like, you need to keep up to me. I said, don't question it. Just keep up to me.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Don't question it.
Because like
Keep
we're
up.
leaving Sycamoose, and there's like 2 passing lanes between Sycamoose and Salmon Arm.
Yeah.
And so like we get to the first passing lane, and I know there's a truck pulling that hill that we need to be in front of.
Yeah.
And so I hammer the throttle. Only one guy comes with me.
Yeah.
We pulled into Sycamoose. We pulled into Salmon Arm. We sat in a restaurant for 20 minutes to wait for them.
Oh yeah.
Well, I believe
And
it.
the canyon is the same way. Knowing the passing lanes, knowing when to hammer the throttle, is critical. There was one time that I was leading some guys never been through the canyon before, and there was some construction going on. So just as we get to the flagger, I pull off the road, and the guy turns his sign to stop, and says, "Okay, guys, you're gonna have to wait till the next time." I'm like, "Cool, no problem." We look at the river and goof off for 20 minutes, and then we mount up. And then he lets us go first, then turns a sign for everyone else to go. And I'm like, and then we get down to Hope, and the guy's like, that was brilliant. And I'm like, yeah, because we had no one in front of us for like half an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that one guy in the Dodge, right? In the Dodge Ram.
Yeah.
Riding your asses.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, the guy riding your ass. It's like that's
in the Dodge Ram.
Or
the Ram now, I guess, or whatever you want to fucking call them.
Yeah, it's in the middle finger. I do one of these all of a sudden. I'm like, fucking hand goes up. Fuck you.
In the canyon, no one keeps up with me.
Yeah.
And that's Ram or bike.
Yeah, but that guy in the Ram is trying to catch you, though. You know it.
We had some dude in a Dodge, fucking one of them little Dodge cars, trying to keep up with my cousins and I. I'm like, we're ripping pretty good, and he's like, fucking, well, I'm gonna rip. You guys are gonna rip. And then we just fucking ended up leaving that guy.
Yeah, but I was born in Hope and grew up in Cache Creek. I've ripped that canyon in
Yeah,
every
many
vehicle
times.
known to man. So
And
You know that
also,
stretch of the road.
of
Well,
course,
there's many times riding with my
Boston
cousins,
Bar.
like they've ridden the canyon a few, because that was the first time for me riding the canyon.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know the road that well. I'm just going by memory as a kid and shit like that. I know a few sections that I can kind of sort of remember. I've only been through the canyon maybe not even 3 or 4 times in my life. So they're just like hammering on it. And I'm like, so I'm over braking for corners when I shouldn't be. And I can see them in my mirrors getting bigger because they know the corner, you're over braking for something. But I don't know the road well enough to fucking, hammer it that hard. Like if it's a straight stretch, I'm going to open it up. But if I see a corner and I can't see through the corner, and it's even though it's not a tight corner, but
There are a
because
couple
there's a
fucked
tree,
up corners.
yeah,
Like north of Lytton, there's one that's kind of off, like you're going over and
yeah,
you,
hill and
it's off
shit
the
like that.
camber and
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
not in a Super B. No.
Or on more, I could have rocket
Or
piss.
an
and
A
have a
train,
beer. Come here, bro.
53 or
But
anything like that.
I've seen a
The
lot
snake
of
pit is fun if there's nobody in there.
videos.
I love it at night. Love it at night for that reason.
Especially when you're coming down Tank Hill, you can see like to the next bridge way the fuck down there.
Yeah,
and
the
it's like
Coleman
no
River Bridge,
headlights,
yeah.
so you make a straight line.
Yeah, well, yeah, because and I've done that so many times. Because when I lived on Vancouver Island, we'd catch the ferry off, stop and Hope, visit grandparents, feed the kids, put the kids in. They would fall asleep. My wife would fall asleep, and I would blast that freaking stretch. And I remember because a buddy of mine I used to drive his Chambers trucks when I'd go home on vacation. We do Chambers runs down to Port Kells and back.
Chipmunks.
And and so same thing, coming down Tank Hill, you look ahead and it's like no lights, I'm golden. Yep. And you're going through there at twice the speed you normally would.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
You just
go on the road,
a little bit of that, and then the quick corner out of it, and then you're on straight again.
Yeah, well, knowing the road through the canyon, knowing the road is an insane a benefit. Because you learn when you can throttle, when you can't.
Yeah. And you know which 70K corners is like, yeah, it's just a suggestion.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mind you, the newer trucks really suck because they have that ESP shit on them.
Yeah, my buddy had one of those.
So you get halfway around the corner and then the truck's going, oh, no, you can't be going this fast, and it'll hammer the brakes on in the middle of the corner.
Yeah,
that's
what?
He did one run.
Yeah.
He did one run. Good. Chambers gave him one of those trucks. He did one run, gave the truck back.
And it's worse now with where I work because the newer trailers have that built into them themselves. The trailer alone.
The pups too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So you'll get going along, and if you just hit a little and it does a wiggle, you all of a sudden you're feeling tug.
The trailers are breaking. Oh,
the trailers are breaking by themselves.
And you're single axle A trains, right?
Yep.
No, shitty. Yeah. Like at least with a B train, it's like less pivot points and more weight on each axle. But
yeah, and I have no weight on my drives ever.
Yeah.
Because we have to slide our fifth wheel back just to fit underneath the trailers because we have drop bellies on them, right? So.
Yep.
Oh yeah, just like I pulled into a line in Kamloops last week, and the guy couldn't get the pump work, so he goes inside, and then he comes out, and he couldn't get. I guess he got him to start him, but he took too long, so they shut off. So then he's back inside, and I'm watching people pull in and out. But I'm like right up behind this guy, and I can't back up. I don't have.
You got 3 pivot points.
Yeah, I have.
You're screwed.
Yep.
Was that a coking you away?
Stopping or like, you want to go, and I'm like, and the art is it's rough because they had snow and shit, and it's all compacted ice and potholed and shit, and it even makes it even harder to back the sucker up because the dolly will get into a pothole and it'll turn by itself.
Yeah. No, when I was out in BC for the 3 months, I would when I went to Kamloops a few times. Both my sisters live like a stone's throw from that Kokanee Way Flying J.
Yep.
So we'd go for little family meetings there and discuss what we're doing with my parents. And that's where, like, I probably had 4
If I don't
meals
stay
there in
on
3
top of it,
months.
I'll never keep on top of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not a Flying J anymore. It's a Petropass or BVD.
Yeah, like, yeah, same as the Husky in Cache Creek is now an Esso. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
There are no Huskies anymore.
No,
No, they got a Husky just down the road from me.
Yeah, but
I
it's owned by
forgot to-
Esso.
Is it?
Yeah.
yeah.
So it might be a Husky House restaurant or something like that, but
No, it's just it's
Esso
an
needs
East
to-
Indian Husky.
Yeah, but the pumps are probably Esso now.
Yeah.
No, they're still Husky because I don't get their gas because
Even if it says
it's
Husky
all-
on him, he just hasn't changed his pumps over.
Yeah.
No, it's all fucking to me. It's all fucking. It's all. They even say right on their pumps does contain 10% ethanol. So I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
I put that in my bikes. Yeah, it's like literally the gas station's like right there. It's so fucking close. It's stupid. I'll go fucking
Man.
4 blocks out of my way to go get some Chevron fucking 94 octane and put in my bike.
I seen a lot of fucking YouTube videos of fucking bikers, vehicles fucking cut in front of them, and they have gloves that the knuckles are all fucking
Metal?
metal.
Yeah, you
and
can buy gloves with
fucking-
metal.
And fucking smash the fucking mirrors off a fucking vehicle. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Till that guy gets pissed
Fuck
off and clips your
yeah.
back tire and takes
Clips
it
your
out.
back tire, your front tire. But these are my riding gloves. Those
Yeah, those motherfuckers. Yeah.
you see those knuckles? Those knuckles are smashed through.
Yeah.
Those are smashed through a
Those
fucking window, no
guys.
problem.
Yeah, those motherfuckers.
Those ones aren't metal, but they'll smash through a window, no problem. If I was to smash out someone's window, they'll go right through it. If I wanted to, I could just glue some fucking take a spark plug and smash the spark plug and I
Yeah.
can glue porcelain to the knuckles.
Yeah.
And it'll go through any window.
Yeah.
Any fucking car window if it's got porcelain on it.
Yeah, I was going to say that because a buddy of mine, I'm like, he was like, if you really, really, really want to piss off somebody,
Just throw a piece of porcelain at their windshield.
yep. I'm like,
It'll shatter
no.
instantly.
I'm like, no. He's like, yeah. He's
Piece of
like,
porcelain and it'll shatter instantly. Like if a motorcycle is smart, a motorcyclist, he'd have a pocket for a little porcelain chunks in his pocket. The car was following too close. First goes up the middle finger, right? So if he doesn't want, and then you give him the little push back, and then give them the middle finger. They still want to fucking follow too close. You reach in your pocket, grab a handful of porcelain, throw it at their windshield. Watch how fast they stop.
like,
Because your windshield was
Marbles work
splattered.
good too.
I used to
didn't-
use nuts and bolts. There was
I didn't
the
know
Skona
how
Honda
fucking-
in Edmonton had a nuts and bolts jar.
Yeah.
On a string.
Take a handful on the parts counter.
Oh, and throw them in your pocket. Yeah. So yeah, you first you figure them. That's the first thing you do. Is like if you're following too close, can't see in the camera here. So I just do one of these over my shoulder. Give them the finger. Get the fuck off my ass. If that doesn't work, then I'll turn around and I'll tell them, and I'll take my hand and I'll use this gesture to them. If I can see in the camera, I'll use this gesture. Push the fuck back. Get the fuck off my ass. If that doesn't work, then I'll do it again and give them the finger. But if you got fucking shit in your pocket, you can just turn around, just whip it at their windshield. Yeah, they'll fucking stop following you real fucking close.
I hit a guy with my wallet once. I actually intentionally made a paracord chain.
Yeah.
But I have a buckle at the end that clips to my belt and made a loop with a D-ring.
Yeah.
And then so I can unclip that, grab the wallet, and use the buckle to bounce off the hood. And I've done it once. Yeah, on the Yellowhead. Some clown was literally, he
On
was
your
so not paying attention that I moved over, rode the line, and he just drifted up to almost beside me. So I just had unclipped it from my belt, whacked his hood, stuffed the wallet back in my vest pocket.
Yeah.
And then, because of course I have cruise, so I had set a constant speed.
Yeah.
And then grabbed the throttle and fuck off.
Yeah.
But it got his attention.
Oh yeah. I've had them close enough. Like I'll be sitting there and I'll be looking at my mirror, And if I can see their license plate and read it clearly, and they're behind me, I'll do one of these. I'll just shake my head back and forth. Like I'll look at me like I'll literally make the gesture, looking in the mirror, and then fucking shake my head. And if that doesn't get their attention, then all of a sudden I'll do everything else. I'll figure them. I'll do everything. Right? Get the fuck off my ass.
Yeah.
Oh, pop top.
But I'm also 6'5", 300 pounds, so I'm a little bit more intimidating on a victory.
Yeah, well, that's just,
Yeah,
I'm only 5'10".
I bet you are. Holy shit. 6'5", 300. Another. Yeah. Yeah, you would be a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
But I do ride a loud Harley, and a lot of people do stay off my ass because like that must be an HA. I go to my buddy's place to get weed all the time, and his Chinese neighbor, he buys weed off and goes, "Are you Hell's Angels?" And he's like, "No." Like, why would you say that? Well, I see you got buddies that pull up here on Harley Davidsons and you sell weed and cigarettes. So I figured you were a Hell's Angel. He told me that. So I'm like, who else other than me that rides up here on a Harley? He goes, "No, just you." I laughed. I go, that's too funny.
Yeah. Not stereotyping at all.
Yeah, no. And there's this Chinese neighbor comes over to buy fucking weed off of him and shit. Like, he buys his weed online. He buys quarter pounds of weed online, and he's got a guy that fucking knows he can get cigarettes from for cheap. So it's just all he's doing is making a couple extra dollars right on the side. I need to get that cigarette connection he's got so I could do the same thing. Fuck. But then he works at my work, so I'd be mowing his lawn, so that'd be a no-gooder. If we were on different shifts, then I could get away with it. But because we both work the same shift, it's a no-gooder. Bavaria. Ken's having a roast pop top, man. Look at that. Come on, step there. A roast pop top. I thought about buying those the other day, but then I remembered how much they make me hungry every time I drink them.
Yeah.
They always give me the munchies. I don't know what it is about Hirsch. It always gives me the munchies.
And that's why I always bring munchies.
Yeah, you gotta have munchies with Hirsch. You can eat as much fucking chicken wings and food as you want, but as soon as you start drinking a bunch of those fucking pop tops, man, yeah, they make you hungry. Whoa,
that's why I stick to growlers.
This is a good beer. Don't get me wrong.
Oh no, it is. Yeah,
that's a good beer. But the thing is like I said, they come in 4-packs, and you get about fucking 2.5, 3 deep. And you're like, damn, I'm hungry again. You can have the fullest belly of food, and you're like, fucking hungry. Now it comes to potato chips or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They're good. Fucking kind of fucking. Wish I had one of those. It's been a while since I've had a roast pop top block.
Yeah,
I might have to buy me a 4-pack one day. It's good. I know it's good.
Smooth.
Not as good as Bavaria.
Creamy.
Bavaria, big ball. Those are shit, man.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
It's pretty close. What time is it? Fucking 10 to 12 already.
pushing midnight your time.
Yep.
1 o'clock mine.
Mm-hmm. Same with pizza. Did John not leave the fucking studio properly?
I'm thinking no.
No, I think he just turned his camera off. He's probably listening to us while he's laying there in bed. That's all right. That's cool.
Good night, John. Let's sing you a lullaby.
Right. I got to take him out on a ride this year. I got to get more of our Sportster Sickness Canada guys. I got 3, 4. There was 4 of us on the last ride. I can get John out. That'll make 5. If I can get Don out, that'll make 6. At least 6 of us out. Fucking.
Yeah.
Others shall follow shortly after, I think.
But you had a pretty good crowd on the one you did the video of, and
yeah, well, there was 8 of us, including myself, but a lot of that was the guys from work. There was,
but that's just it, though. Is you get too much bigger, and becomes a bit.
Well, it does, because we've got the guys from work, myself and the guys from work, we have voice communications, and everybody else that's riding with us doesn't have voice communication. So I had Maple Leaf Rider with me. I had Chris Pope from Sports to Sickness come with us. Mike, who lives around the corner from Sports to Sickness, come with us. So was there anybody else? It was just those three. So it was just those three who weren't in comms. But because there's 8 of us all together, and I've got the guys that are in the back or on the sport bikes who want to go stupid fast all the fucking time. So we're heading down Low Heat Highway, and all of a sudden I hear, and we got a car turning left in front of us, and we're in the fucking left lane. And I hear fucking right lane, right lane. It's just like, well, I can right lane, but the problem is I don't know where you guys are. If I know that you guys are blocking that right lane, then I can move us all over to the right lane. And I hear right lane, and then all of a sudden the next thing I fucking hear is them going ripping by. So the guys in the back on the Japanese bikes, I'll go, and then there's the 4 of us that are together on the Harleys. So I got fucking 4 Japanese bike and 4 Harleys. We're getting stopped behind because there's only myself and Lisa who are at the front that are fucking in communications, and she's listening to music. She's not even paying attention to what I'm really saying. She's just kind of paying attention and shit like that. But the other 2 Harleys have no communication, so it's not that easy for me to move bikes. And like I told Ryan from work, I was like, dude, if we're going to do right lane, what I need to hear is right lane is blocked. Move over to the right lane instead of them racing up past us and putting in making a dangerous situation. If we decided to move over to the right and they're ripping by, I'd rather hear, okay, we've moved into the right lane, we have blocked the right lane, now the right lane is clear for the rest of you guys to move in the right lane. Then I would fucking point right lane, the rest of us could move over to the right lane, right? So, and of course they're young and want to be fast on the, us Harleys, and we're not as fast going through the corners as them knee draggers are, right? So, they don't want to do cruising speed, they want to do fucking rocket speed. So it's really hard to fucking have the Japanese bikes and the American cruisers, and we're just trying to cruise and make it a safe environment for everybody, because I've got 2 people that are riding with me on Harleys. I don't know what their riding skill is like. I've never ridden with them before. Yeah. I've ridden with everybody else. Like I've ridden with Lisa, I've ridden with Ryan, I've ridden with Daryl, I've ridden with Matt. Yeah. I know what their riding skill is like. But Chris and Mike, I have no idea what their riding skill is like. Yeah. So I just can't be pushing them into situations that can put them in a fucked up situation, because I have no idea what they ride like, because I've never ridden.
Well, you hit the nail on the head, actually. You made a comment in one of your Courtney videos when your buddy pulled in at was it Fanny Bay by the ferry terminal there, pulled in for gas. And you made a comment about the road captain's always looking in his mirrors. And I totally get that. I've led so many bike packs over the years. Like in the video I was editing today, I was leading a bike pack of 60 bikes. And
what? That's a big.
That's a lot of bikes, dude. I was fucking leading a pack of 8 bikes, and I've got Japanese crotch rockets that are in the back that just want to take off and go stretch their legs.
Yeah, and you got to try and lead this group.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing, and they're young, right? They're younger than we are. Like fucking Ryan, who's always my wingman from work. Him and I ride together all the time. I know what he's capable of. I know how fast he likes to ride sometimes. I know if he can take a chill, but sometimes he just wants to open it up and give her, right?
Yep.
So I let him do that. But the problem is I got Daryl, the black guy that rides with us. He's on a 250, and he's the most inexperienced rider of them all. And we try to give him fucking tips and pointers all the time, and he still does really stupid shit. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, we come around, like we were riding Low Heat Highway. We just left the Sasquatch Inn. and you come out of the Saskatchewan, you go around that right-hander, and you go down the hill, and you go over that bridge, and then you get onto that fucking, you make a left-hander, and you go in on that. There's that long straight stretch before you start climbing up the hill and back down the hill on the low heat highway there, heading towards Hope. And I said to him, I'm like, okay, I know you guys want to go ahead. Like, go ahead. Like, fucking, there's Harleys with me. And I was like, okay, Crotch Rockets, we'll see you on the other side of the mountain because you guys want to race up there, fucking do those twisties, and then come down the other side, and we'll see you on the other side of the hill, right? What does Daryl do? It's a double solid line. He's on a fucking 250, and he's trying to pass me on the left while there's a car coming. I'm like, what the fuck? And so I'm in number one position. He's coming up the double line here. He's coming up beside me. I got a car coming, and he's on a 250. That thing's got no balls at all. So now I got to take myself, look at my mirror, shoulder check, make sure there's nobody beside me, pull over in position number 3 so he can pull into my position and then fucking take off because he's decided to pass me on this side. And I said to him, we're on voice comms, like, dude, why are you passing me on the left on a double yellow when there's a car coming on a 250 of all? You don't have the fucking motor underneath you to fucking do that safely. Right? Always pass on the right. I'll never if I'm fucking holding my line, if I'm in position number 1 and I tell you to pass me, I'm not going to move to position number 3. I'm going to hold my line so that you can pass me on the right where it's safe and clear because I've told you to do so. Right. Yeah. And I said that over the comms, and even Ryan's like, what? He passed you on the left? I'm like, yeah, man. So he's like, Daryl, what the fuck are you doing? Right. And he's a new rider, and he's always does like really stupid shit. He wants to get a
doing what
bike.
he sees others do, and he doesn't understand why.
Exactly. And he wants to get a bigger bike, right? He wants to get a 650 or 1000. He wants to get like a little fucking cross rocket. And Ryan and myself. Exact. Those are the exact same words that come out of Ryan and my mouth. And Ryan's been riding a long time, and he's on his 650 naked. And Ryan can ride really well, and he's still really young. And even he says to me, yeah, Daryl's not ready for a bigger bike. And I'm like, of course he's not ready for it. He does too much stupid shit. And he keeps asking us. And we're like, dude, you're not ready for a bigger bike. Until you can improve your riding skills, stay on that 250, man, because you're going to kill yourself on a bigger bike because you do stupid shit. Right? Because he's always fucking smoking the vape and shit like that, the fucking marijuana vape getting stolen and shit. It's just like, no, fucking, dude. Yeah.
A buddy of mine, I bet, like I got an 850 fucking 4-wheeler, which is a big bike, and a buddy of mine wants to ride it all the time, like drive it. I'm like, no, because you have a 250 and you rolled it 3 times and you only been riding for maybe a year.
Yeah, no. You're not ready for a big bike. I told Daryl that too. I was like, you want a fucking big bike, then you're gonna get a cruiser. If you want 1200 fucking cc's, then buy yourself a cruiser. Understand the power of a 1200 cc cruiser before you can even think about going to a 1200 or 1100 crotch rocker or 1000 cc crotch, even a 600 cc crotch rocker.
600 is more than enough in a crotch rocker.
More than enough. You don't need any more than that. Why they make 1000 cc crotch rocket baffles me.
That's what they use on race bikes.
Well, exactly. But it just baffles me why they fucking even make that.
Because of course it becomes all about each manufacturer needs their big, super heavyweight, like they compete with the Hayabusa.
The Hayabusa.
Hayabusa's only 1300 cc's.
Yeah, or the fucking
that's like stupid amounts of power.
Or the ZX14
or whatever. Too?
The Boost is not, but the Kawasaki one is.
Yeah.
You can get turbos for the Hayabusa.
Yeah, you can get them. You can get a turbo for a Harley too if you want.
But I'm getting to the point where I don't want to lead bike packs anymore.
Yeah, I'm getting to that point now. But see, if it was just me and all the Harleys, I have no problem. But because I got the young kids on the crotch rockets that are sitting in the back, and they just want to stretch their legs, but then I have to tell them I'm like, dude, you're getting too far ahead. We're going to be making a turn soon. And they're like 3 miles down the fucking road that it's getting to the point where I'm almost losing communication with our Bluetooth, our fucking Cenas. They got too far ahead now. I can't fucking communicate with them. And the same thing happened when we went to Princeton. We all left Hope. And they're like, oh, open highway, let's rock and roll. And they fucking took off. Wow. And meanwhile, there's fucking street signs that say, oh, fucking Merritt this way down the number 5, or fucking take this exit right here to fucking Princeton, fucking the Crow's Nest Pass. What did they all do? Instead of looking at the fucking signs to tell them which way to go, they decide, well, the road's open, let's rock and roll. I'm like, and at that time we didn't have our communicators working and shit. I had them turned off at the time. I'm like, see, there you guys go, stretching your legs, thinking you're fucking gonna be gung ho motherfuckers, and you're too stupid.
Taking the wrong turn.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what I've always said about knee draggers and cruisers, man. The knee draggers are going through the corner so fast, going, look at me dragging knee. And it's just like, yeah, I just went through the corner. Did you see that pretty girl fucking flipping out her titties at you? No, you didn't, because you're dragging knee.
Yeah. No, but like I've been in bike packs of over 200 bikes, and I've led bike packs over 100. I'm just done trying to herd the chickens.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like I don't mind, like coastal gypsies, they come to town for a poker run or something like that. I don't mind leading them around and their entourage, because that's maybe half a dozen.
Yeah.
Because
if you can get like 3 or 4 fucking guys who want to be the leaders, the road captains, and you can communicate with the road captain, okay, this is where we're going to turn. We're going to do this. And they understand. You look at the map like, okay, this position, this is where we're going to make our moves. And they're like, okay. And then you stagger them. You got one in the front, you got one about halfway, one at 3/4, and one at the rear kind of thing. And then
everyone knows, yeah.
Yeah. And then everybody else can be like, oh, in the space. But you got these 4 or 5 guys in the pack that know that, hey, you're going the wrong way. We need to go this way.
Yeah.
Right. To make sure everybody's going
that's
the right
been
way.
Starting to ride with people I know better.
Yeah.
Because,
but those are the guys you need to also be on voice comms with, right?
Yeah, see, I don't do voice comms. So
yeah,
for more than 10 years, I've been doing big packs with no comms.
No comms, yeah. Hand signals. Left, like you put up your right hand, the fucking right turn, fucking hold it out, left turn, blah, blah, blah.
And hope people pass it the fucking signal down.
Yeah. I've done that too. I've done it too, where you hold up your arm and shit like that, right?
Yeah. But no, I've like last year I was doing like 30 bikes down the coast, and but I was number 2. There was a road captain who had no idea where we were going. So he was in number 1. I was behind him, and he kept waving me up beside him when we come to an intersection, because his GPS would want to send him somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I'd have to lead him through the roundabout or wherever we were going.
Yeah.
And then let him pass me for him to lead, because he had to be seen in the lead.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. I got that. It's funny thing, Ryan at work, he calls me the Cherokee. And I'm like, why you call me the Cherokee? He goes, because no matter where we go, you always find good roads and we can find our way home. I'm like, okay. But yeah, that's Ryan at work. He calls me the Cherokee. He's the guy on the little fucking naked crotch rocket that wants to stretch his legs and fucking go. And he'll fuck off and get so far ahead that I'm like, dude, slow the fuck down, because you're going to miss the turn off. Right. And
so would you screenshot on me, Peaches? I'm curious now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, did she
thumbs up? Yeah, that.
I just saw the screenshot, Rob.
Yeah, That's why I laughed my fucking ass off. That's why.
Well, I'm here for people's laughter, so.
So I'm practicing on the post.
But on that note, it's like 4 a.m. here, so I'm gonna call it a night.
Yeah,
dude, I'm surprised you're awake this late at night, my friend.
It's actually, I'm kind of lucking out because my wife's out of town, so.
Okay.
So I get to stay up a little bit later.
Get you a little bit naughtier.
Right on.
It's not that. If she's here, we live in an apartment now. We've with her fibromyalgia and arthritis. we downsized something fierce. So we're in an apartment. So if I'm having a live stream late at night, I'm disturbing her trying to go to sleep. So
Yeah.
I can't do a lot of late nights if she's here.
Yeah.
Put the meat stick in that mill.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so
You know, I put that meat stick in my mouth.
anyway, you guys have a great night.
Yep.
Good
All right,
talking
Rob.
to you
Yeah.
guys again.
You
Thanks for hanging out, mate.
nice meeting you,
And
buddy.
anytime I do enjoy this stuff, and we'll find a time to harass Filthy. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to get Filthy on board. I'll
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
definitely.
find a time for Filthy and let me know when I'm in.
Yeah, fucking for sure. It'll be like a springtime when it's warmer, when he's outside having a smoke and he wants to get drunk, and he's not with. Yeah,
There's
he's
a
not
bigger
with
computer
family
sit
in law.
outside.
Yeah, he's not with family in law. It's just him and just getting good
No.
and hammered. Yes, we got to get a good fucking Filthy hammer, fucking drunk, fucking.
Yeah.
It's
no.
been a while.
And he's a hoot, totally worth it. I'm in.
We can get Filthy and fucking Autotech, but Autotech's got a girlfriend now, so
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen. But that would be some good times right there.
Yeah. It'd be nice to get Autotech. He's actually a fucking funny guy.
He is really funny. He's very
yeah.
funny. I've hung out with him. Well, I haven't drunk hung out, like Filthy's got to hang out with him and get hammered with him. But
I've been there too.
I got to meet him. He came out to BC because his parents live actually not far from me. And I was working on graveyard shift at the time. I was just getting off shift, and he was like, dude, I'm like in town, man. I want to hang out. I was like, yeah, we'll go fucking for breakfast or whatnot before he head back to Ontario or Alberta. So I met up with him like at 7 o'clock in the morning because I got off work at 6:30 at the time, or 6 o'clock, and I got home. It was around 6:30, and then I hooked up with him in the summer, and then we went to a local Greasy Spoon, and it was my dinner kind of thing. It was breakfast, dinner, and it was his breakfast kind of thing. And then he fucked off and had the ride back to fucking Alberta from
Calgary.
From that point, back to Calgary. But I got to meet him. He was really cool and shit like that. Because he was another guy. He was another guy who was like my mentor kind of thing. Helped me get into this because I was watching his videos all the time. Him and Filthy, I was watching all the time.
Yeah.
And what was that girl's name? She lived in fucking Prince George, BC.
Moto
Gal, or something like that.
Yeah,
Canadian Moto Gal.
Yeah,
I believe it's her name. Yeah, and she stopped doing videos too. And I was watching her and them and live streams with them and shit like that. And then of course once I started, it was like they were all leaving and shit like that. Well, Filthy not so much, and Autotech not so much, but she ended up leaving and shit.
Well,
I still talk to her every now and then.
I think she got really freaked. A few people tried stalking a little bit, and I think it kind of scared her.
Yeah.
She made some comments to me that, then she kind of went ghost. So,
Rob, click the link, man. If you're fucking everybody else is not doing a live stream, jump on in, bro.
Anyway, what do Rash? I'm gonna go, man.
You're gonna go to CJ?
Yeah, I'm
it's
pass out.
I know it's your guys' late time for you motherfuckers out there on the East Coast.
But
it's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. But I know with one time Filthy tried to arrange a Canadian stream.
Yeah.
Like the first ever just Canadian stream.
I've done them. He's done them. And so did she. She did. That was actually she did a Canadian Moto Gal stream. There was female riders and male, and fucking Big Bad Wolf was in there. Big Bad Wolf and Filthy was there. Autotech was there. She was
Filthy
there.
Filthy was our guy who tried to coordinate it, and there was audio problems, and you could see his eyes were this big, and
I'm on a quarter bender, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember that, and that was before. That was when I was going under my old name, Dave Surrey, before I started Road Rash,
Yeah.
because I was always in the side chat as Dave Surrey back then. And then I fucking started Road Rash, and yeah, started building my own channel. Right, I kind of, especially Big Bad Wolf Moto. He ended up going back to Greece. He ended up leaving Montreal and going back to Greece and stuff like that. I've got him on Facebook. I talk to him every now and then, but he's been playing music and doing his life in Greece. And I'm like, dude, man, if you were just to get back on the motorcycle and ride around Greece and do moto vlogs around Greece, that would just like be the most beautifulest thing you could ever. I don't know of any moto vloggers from Greece. And if he was to do that, like, his shit would stand out, because if there's nobody else there, and Greece is a beautiful country.
It is.
And you've got all that historical stuff there. Like, dude, like, he's just like, he could be making killer fucking videos of just some historical fucking awesomeness of Greece. But yeah, I keep telling him, like, dude, please make a video. And he's like, oh, I'm going to do one day. And I'm just like, it never happens. So
and that's the problem I ran into out here is like, I find a channel that says, "Oh yeah, I'm gung ho to do something."
Yeah.
And
then they never did.
And yeah, so I had I actually got myself and 3 other channels to go do the indoor go-karting.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, the indoor go-karting is the best. It's so much fun.
But only 2 of us put out videos. Myself and Coastal Gypsies.
Really?
The other 2 didn't put out videos about it.
Wow.
And the other 2 only put out 1 video last year at all.
Wow.
And it's like, I'm trying to build a community out here. And it's like, okay, I want to support content creators because I know it's a motivational challenge.
It is.
And I try really hard to motivate people to the point I think I come across as too overbearing and saying, you got to do this, got to do that. It's like, no, I want to help you. Like, I want to support you. What can I do to help you? But, like, I even out of, the video I put out last week, Twisted Wrist Moto was one of the guys who came to Cartbahn, put out 1 video last year. And it wasn't the Cartbahn video. It's like, how can I help you if you're not putting out videos?
Burger Bob, hit that link. It's pinned, man. Yeah. He's all fucking, it's past your bed. Yeah, it's past my bedtime. That's all good there, man. I know. You know what? I had so much fun on the go-karts, and I'm so looking forward to doing it again.
Yeah.
I'm the only guy in my group that has a camera. Lisa has a camera on her helmet, but she doesn't make videos, and her camera
get the footage. Or borrow the camera. What I did is I actually put like the in-car camera, like you see on NASCAR, one looking forward, one looking backwards. So I have like Dean from Coastal Gypsies. You can see him in one video riding my ass, then you see him passing me, like, and I have it all synced so it all flows.
That's what I should do next time we go. I told the guys at work, I was like, when are we going to do this again? Because it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And of course, Matt, he put it all together. He's like, looks at me, he's like, well, you got to put it all together. I'm like, what do you mean put it all together? Don't we just get together and just like, let's do it just like we go on a motorcycle ride? That's fucking just everybody show up.
Yeah.
Let's go race on the go-kart track for something to do.
Yeah, but as Peaches says, she remembers those Canadian streams. It seems like so long ago.
It was a long time ago. I've been doing this, 4 years now?
Yeah, and it's
2018 is when I started.
To try and get Canadian channels to like, I've been putting out videos randomly for 5-7 years.
Well, exactly, right?
But I haven't taken it seriously. But I know that, so I'm not surprised by my results.
Yeah, that's like me right now.
Well, that's what, like, Filthy said the same thing when I said to him, like, when he joined up, and I'm like, dude, you were like fucking, you're my fucking, one of my fathers that helped me. And he's like, yeah, but you fucking beat me to 1,000 subscribers. It's like, well, I didn't try to beat you. It's just like, it just happened, right? Like, you got to put out the content for it to happen.
But you also have a more content-rich environment.
Yes,
Filthy is limited by Edmonton because you're 3 hours to your next corner.
No, exactly. Exactly.
So for Filthy, his go-to needs to be bad drivers,
yeah,
and
or just
collaboration.
being his silly self that he always is. Right?
Yeah,
That's what's And I showed him a program where he's like, dude, this is program where you can speed up your voice so your voice sounds like it's sped up, but your video is not sped up, right?
Yeah.
Because when he speeds his video up, that's what speeds his voice up. But you can actually get a program, just speeds your voice up, but it keeps everything else normal.
Yeah.
Right.
But but maybe does he need to do that? Like that was his stick. I thought it was great. Others thought it was stupid.
Well, that's just it. You got to do what your stick is. Who cares what people think if it's good or bad, man? It's just good,
but then that's where
right?
he has to find his niche, right?
His niche, exactly.
Yeah. Like I actually remember sending him because he has one of the 6'4" Honda shirts that says, back the fuck up.
Back the fuck up. Yeah. Yeah. If you can read this, back the fuck up. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I remember one time on one of the Facebook pages in Edmonton, they showed a picture of him. I'm like, I took a screen grab of it, sent it to him. Like, dude, you're famous.
No, because I met 6'4" Honda, and that was 4 years ago. That was 2018 when I first started riding. When Boss Helmets, when they're all part of the Boss Helmets.
Oh yeah,
Boss Helmets headquarters is just down the road in Delta, right? Yeah. And so they had what's called the Boss Helmets River Run. So that was my first big ride. Right?
He and Icy, I think, came to the Edmonton Motorcycle Show.
Yes, Icy 600 went there, but she didn't come to Vancouver, so I never got to meet her.
No,
they all went to the Edmonton
show. They
did
the Alberta shows.
Yeah, she didn't go to BC. She went to Alberta. So 6'4" Honda, Dana on 2, a girl in her bike, Sub D. All those guys came to BC to do the ride here, and I don't even see any of their videos other than Sub D's videos now. I don't even think a girl in her bike or fucking Dana on 2 or even fucking doing videos.
Yeah, that's the challenges. There's so much.
Right.
Yeah, and I totally get that. And it's how to be different.
It's saturated. Exactly. It's how to be different. And that was one of the main things that I made sure that when I was doing my shit, I was like, okay, I got to be different from everybody. I have to stand out. I can't be a carbon copy of fucking this guy or that guy or whatnot. I have to have my own ending and shit like that. And that's where I came up with the whole idea. It was just like mosh all over the like button, stage dive on that subscribe button, and we'll slay her another time. Cue the music, right? Like, it's like I had to come up with something that was unique, fresh, and original, that was different from everybody else instead of deuces, right? Like ever since I made fun of that whole deuces, I'm noticing that the people that fucking always did the deuces or stopped doing the deuces.
Why do you think I came out with my outro as I will see you guys out on the trail?
Yeah, well, that's just it. You got to have something that's unique and original and different. You cannot carbon copy. You have to, and every motor blogger or any YouTuber always, you have to be yourself and you have to be original, right?
Yep.
Don't just be yourself, and being yourself is what makes you original, right?
I don't get people put a front on, and then they see like Wild, for example.
There's a lot of people that do that. 6'4" Honda. Okay, 6'4" Honda is the biggest guy that I know in Canadian motovloggers who makes he's a total front. He's a total different person from what you see on camera to what you see not on camera.
Really?
When he's not on camera, when he's not being on camera, he's very shy. He's very quiet. Keeps to himself. But then when he's on camera, he's like, "Hey guys, what's going on, man? Here's 6'4" Honda, and we're out here having a good time. I hope you guys can join us." Yeah. Turns the camera off, and then he's quiet, and then he's all disappears.
Yeah.
Really? Part of me wonders: do people need to be like that to generate the interest?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's where I'm kind of stuck. Like, I went for a walk today, took my GoPro, and I was like, there's too many people around. I'm not going to try and record anything.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, I watched a guy, there's a guy in Winnipeg who I watched for off and on for years. I don't subscribe. Every now and then I actually just search his channel, check out some of his latest videos. But I'm to the point now where it's like, I understand what he's doing, and I just got to figure out, do I want to try and replicate it?
No,
And,
you don't.
He's got the 100,000 subs,
Yeah.
and he's a truck driver. He puts out mostly a video a day.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm like, but he does a lot of things where he like, here's driving down the road and I'm going to speed it up, put it to music. That adds 5 minutes to my watch time.
I do that, and then I don't want to do that, and I do that, and I want to show off the beautiful scenery, but I also want to cut this out, and I want to add music and speed this up. And I tell you, man, on my travel videos, my long ride videos, I'm like, fuck, man, there's so much beautiful scenery I want to just show.
Yeah, well, actually,
and what do I do here? Do I cut it all out, or do I fucking
here's what I totally am going to be doing on my next video. I decided today when I was editing up, because I have an hour and a half sequential camera recorded for an hour and a half, and of the Fundy Trail along the Bay of Fundy in New Brunswick.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'd like to see that.
So what I'm going to do is before my memory card glitched, I had it down to like 8 minutes, and I was had a bit more to add to it. So it'll be about a 12-minute video when I'm done. I'm going to post the raw. Here's the entire ride without editing, if you just want to follow along, and it's going to be a separate video. That's what I think I'm going to do. But that's tomorrow's project because it fucked me up today, and I'm in a bad mood about it.
Anyway, guys, nice seeing you, Trump.
Nice meeting you, CJ.
Yeah, good seeing you, CJ.
Nice meeting you too, Rob. Anyway, see you guys.
Yeah. So I think you're able to kick John's profile out if you wanted to, but
yeah, I'll kick him out if he's just chilling and just fucking snoozing. Yeah. I'll kick him out.
But yeah, so I was.
I've been there, done that many times. I don't know how many times I passed out on live stream myself.
Yeah, I may have
you
done
passed
that.
out on your own live streams, Road Rash.
I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
May have done
you
that.
you haven't done a live stream until you pass out in your own live stream that you're hosting. That's when you're.
Yeah. No.
That's when
I had one where my wife came and woke me up.
Yeah, it's a good time.
And I was like, "Is my camera on?" She's like, "Yes." I'm like, "Well, I look like a douche, don't I?"
Mm-hmm. I've had my daughter. I'm in a live stream and I'm in my chair and I'm like fucking asleep. I know I'm snoring asleep and I was here. Dad.
I've heard that many times.
I look over. I'm like, what? She's like, we're hosting a live stream. And I was like, oh yeah, right. Hey, what's going on? I'm just like, oh, done for.
Yeah.
Or Truckman or somebody else is hosting the thing and I'm fucking just sleeping, snoring up a storm.
No, I talked to my wife and I said, I'm going to get more involved in live streams this year. She's like, okay. Why? And I'm like, well, can't hurt. And it's fun.
Oh, Peach is going to jump in. There's Peaches. Whatever Rob is, Rob Bloomberg. Did you fucking, are you still here, Rob, or did you fuck off? There's not a live stream that I'm missing out on. Go to YouTube.
But sometimes people need to change their channels up. Like I still subscribe to
he's a fucking
Prairie Boy, blew up when he went true crime and now he's true crime. And it's like, he's all live streams, all discussions, all that stuff. And, but like his channel's completely blown up.
Yep. He's got over 10,000 subscribers now.
Yeah. Like, you got to give him credit for putting the effort in. Hi, Peaches. How are you?
Well, Peaches and I won't go there. Peaches
Yeah, I
and I
know.
won't go there. We won't go. We've both known Prairie Boy for a really long time.
Yeah.
Right? And,
Yeah. No, I
know.
say that with a little bit of
like he
harassing.
he only went there because of the chick that he's going out with. Like he met her and he was going out with
Is it
another
engaged to
girl.
now?
I don't know, but
they're engaged now.
Okay, so
yeah. They have a second channel called Mr. and Mrs. Share. So,
yeah.
It's cold.
Oh, it's not cold there. Come on.
Oh, yes, it is. When you're used to over 100
I just open
degrees,
up. I just open up the door, turn on the space heater, and Ken and I are smoking a joint. So we're not going outside. We just open up the door, smoking. Ken,
That's what we're sitting at in Halifax.
Oh, -16. Damn, that's cool.
I don't know how you guys can handle it.
We're lazy, man. We're Canadians.
Probably should tell you where I used to live then.
It's 30 Fahrenheit
Right into it.
where I'm at, bro. Peaches.
Oh, you're doing good then. If you're only
Yeah, it's
30.
warm, but it's dropping. It's gonna drop. All week.
-2. Fucking. I'm at 4, so I'm at 36. 36.
36. Yeah. So for me, I'm about 0 Fahrenheit.
No, because it's 32.
No, 0 Fahrenheit is about
okay.
-18.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
So I'm pretty close to that. Thing is I used to live in Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, which is across from Alaska. And I moved from there to Edmonton and thought, ooh, this is balmy and warm. So
Yeah, so you get used to it.
Yeah. Anyway, I've said I'm leaving a couple times now, so I gotta go because it's 4:30, and I still have a school assignment because I'm.
Well, okay, before you do that, Peaches, what's the temperature there that you're so cold in?
I don't know. I'm on my phone right now. Fuck. Yeah, it's windy and it's cold.
I bet it's about 46. I'm going to give it a good old 46.
46.
It's about 46. Yeah, it's probably 46 Fahrenheit there, man.
Where do you hang out, Peaches?
I'm in Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah, she's fucking.
Northwest. I have friends who are out and down. Well, Viper 6 is down in Arizona.
Yep,
right
Viper 6 is down there, and he's loving it. He's like,
I've got a military friend who's down there camping in his RV. He drives down there every winter.
Oh yeah, we don't have. Okay, the way I describe it is we don't have the changing in the seasons like everybody else with the fall leaves and stuff. We have changing of the license plates because we get all the Canadians come down.
Yeah. I want to be one of those Canadians soon. My wife and I are talking about buying an RV because we're renting right now. We're renting an apartment. We sold our house. We're renting an apartment, and we're thinking summer 2023. We're buying an RV, moving out of the apartment, and going to do that for 5 years. Then we'll go into old age homes.
Well, why don't you just do like Viper 6 is doing and just get a place here?
Because we don't have the money.
It's cheap.
Believe it or not,
he bought a trailer.
Those are cheap as hell. Those are cheap as hell.
Yeah, well, I have the next 10 months to look into it. So that's my research project. But
talk to Viper, man. Talk to Viper and what he said. Talk to Viper and see what he did.
No,
they bought a trailer in a trailer park, from what I understand. From what I see pictures.
After you replied to my comment, because my wife is 56, I'm 50, so I'm like, do we qualify? And
yeah,
so
you qualify.
I'm going to be sending him a message to say, because he kind of commented, he goes, I think only one of you needs to, because his RV park is kind of the stuff we're looking for.
Yeah.
No, it's a retirement community, and here most of them are just 50.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's kind of stuff I'm looking at. And that's the why I'm going to school full time right now, because that way I'm looking at, can I find that from my RV based business, I can do digital marketing for someone. Plus, I'm going to start a series on my other channel about what I'm learning, because how can it apply to YouTube? And everything I'm learning in this digital marketing courses,
doors are closed.
I'm like, I can share this info.
Yeah, so I got to stick.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
It reads.
Anyway.
It's like me at my house, man. Same shit.
I'm going to let you go before the sun comes up.
Yeah, the sun's gonna come up soon on the East Coast, there, motherfucker.
Yeah, but I only sleep 4 or 6 hours a night anyway, so
yeah, I know that
drives my wife up the wall, but it's been that way for 7 years now, so she's kind of used to it. But you know, when she's home, I'll go to bed when she goes home. When I'll go to bed when she goes to bed, and I'll just lay there and stare at the ceiling for many hours. But if I'm by myself, I will do things like this. I'll go to bed now, and I'll be up at 8 in the morning. So I'll message you all at 4 o'clock in the morning your time. Yeah, I know you're not interested. So I won't bother, because you're not going to have reply.
Probably sleeping.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Good chatting again.
All right,
Let's
Rob.
do this again. And
for sure,
when we can rope in Filthy, I'm in.
Yeah, no, totally. It's been a while since we had a good junk and filthy session. I'll tell you.
Yeah,
what.
and even if we there's other people I would try to bring in on it, like Leaky.
Oh, for sure.
And
Leaky, yeah. Get
but
Leaky in there.
I would also try to bring in Darth Ram. As
Who's that? I don't know
another
him.
channel, but a guy I keep track of.
Okay, I don't know him.
Well, Filthy, myself, Darth Ram, and Takmoto used to do like a group rides and lunches together.
Oh, okay.
And Darth Ram just got tired of making videos because he was like, I'm not getting the views, so fuck this shit.
Yeah.
And
Gotta put in the time, man.
Yeah,
you know.
but he did it for like 2 years.
Yeah, you got to put in the time. I'll tell you what. One of the things that I did, and I fucking fucked this up because, and it wasn't a fault of my own. It was because it was put on graveyard shift. I was cranking out the videos, and I was getting fucking well over 100 views on my videos at the time, like 130, 150 views all the time. It's just on a constant. And it was like I drop a video, 150 views, drop a video, 150 views, and growing. But then I got put on graveyard shift, and it just was really hard for me to fucking put videos out. And now now my videos, I'm sitting at 64 to 66 views on my videos because of being put on graveyard shift and taking all that time to not put videos out, to lose the fucking people that were there watching me all the time. Right? It's just like it sucks because I took it.
Well, it comes down to consistency too.
Well, that's just it. I couldn't be consistent on graveyard shift, right? So it fucked my channel. So now I'm trying to become more consistent, but then coming back from graveyard shift to day shift, I was just not being consistent. And then now I'm trying to be more consistent, and then I get bored, and then I don't want it. I know, okay, I got this big travel video that I got to edit, and it's just it's going to be hours and hours and hours and hours, and I got to cut it into many parts, blah, 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 blah. What do I show? What do I not show? Fucking this and that.
Yeah, because you got amazing scenery all over.
Exactly, but I'm not talking, but I've got all this beautiful scenery that I just want to show off. But are people going to watch the scenery? Are they going to look at what I'm looking at? And on video, you're not going to enjoy the same majestic beauty as you do being in there at the same fucking time, right? Like, there's the area coming where we're riding fucking from Lillooet back towards Cache Creek. And we're going through that desert area before we get back into the twisty sections that goes into the mountains and hitting the deserts again. But there's this area, it's just like this flat prairie, and it's just fucking beautiful. And there's this river running through the fucking there, and it's cut through the fucking granite stone, and it's like millions and millions of years old. And it's just like dude, this is just like I've never seen this part of BC before, and I was blown away from it because I've seen a lot of parts of BC, but I've never seen this section of BC before, and it was so different from everything else that I know of BC. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And I'm getting it all on video, but the video is not going to show the fucking the beautifulness of, you know, it's only going to show just a small little window of what I was seeing with my own eyeballs, right?
Yeah, but I think it also comes down to not just the
What's
scenery,
going on, man?
not just the scenery, but also the music that you put with it.
Yeah, well, that's
So it
just
like
it.
it
But the
sets
thing
the
is,
whole tone.
and the thing is that's where you're cut. Chris, there's a link up there in the fucking in the top if you want to jump in, brother. But yeah, there's it's just those parts of videos are just so hard to edit and shit like that. It's like, do you want to see this? Do you want, like, it can be boring. I got to speed it up, add music to it because I want to show it because it's just it's amazing what I'm seeing and shit like that, right?
Mhm.
Chris, you're more than welcome. I have one spot open. You can jump on in. John was in here earlier, fucking saying hi. Jump on in and say hi, mate.
And I'm about to head out, so.
And Rob's about to head out, so there's going to be 2 spots. So yeah, jump on in, Chris. The link's right at the top. It's a pinned comment. Click on it if you want to jump in and say hi.
I'm at 4:30 now, so.
Yeah. I do so.
And otherwise, I have to go get another drink. So.
Gotcha.
Anyway, but as for if we want to do a filthy live stream, I'm in.
No worries.
Let's figure out how to make something work.
We just got to get in communication with Filthy.
Yeah.
You'll probably get better communication than I will, maybe. He'll still communicate with me, but just got to get communication with him and just kind of set it up.
Yeah, I'll drop a message. See how, I drop a message off and on through Facebook because every time I get a cell phone number, it changes. And
yeah.
So.
Yeah, I got him on Facebook as well, too. So
Cool. Anyway.
All right, Rob.
You guys have a great night. Let's do this again soon. Because this was
sure,
actually
man.
fun.
For sure, man.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Slayer. Chris, if you're still on, man, there's links at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to click on, come in and say hi. My little fucking dope smoking friend with the fucking well-built little fucking iron tool. This guy is Chris has did a nice work on his bike. I'm really impressed with the shit that he did to his bike, man. It looks good. I didn't get any footage of his bike. I just stood there and was like, damn, dude, you did this, and this already. And then I got 0 footage of his bike.
Well, good job.
I know I'm an idiot. Don't always have the fucking camera on my face, right? So he's done the coil relocation, the tank lift, LED lights front and rear, new fairing. His bike needs a sissy bar, Chris. You need a sissy bar on your bike, man. Sissy bar would fucking top your bike off, fucking for sure. His bike looks good. It just needs a sissy bar, in my opinion. Nice black sissy bar. Sissy bars is sportsers and sissy bars. They just go fucking hand in hand. You gotta have a sissy bar.
Well, yeah, that short that you showed me from Maple Leaf. I can see your bike going down the road for the first time like that. It's like, oh yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, with the sissy bar and shit. Rolling down on that. That's why Chris needs one, because he's in the back. Because Chris is in the very back. Actually, Mike's in the very, very back. But you can't see Mike because where Dave is, fucking Maple Leaf Riders. So you got Maple Leaf Riders just ahead of Mike. And then you got Chris, and you got Lisa, and then you got myself. Lisa and myself, we both have the fucking Harley Davidson sissy bars. But Chris needs one on fucking his bike because it would just fucking would look fucking champ. Because the sissy bar on a Sporty just looks champ, man. It just makes the Sportster fucking pop, in my opinion.
Now, is she the one that laid down the bike last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a Sporty, was it?
Yeah, it was her Sporty. It was the very bike. That bike sat in the fucking shop for a long time, and then fucking goddamn technicians. You hear these horror stories. Harley technicians don't know what they're doing. Yeah, she had that problem.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that, how she laid it down and she was thankful she had all the proper gear.
No, she was
No, you told her to get the gear.
we told her to get the gear after. We're like, because she didn't have the proper gear and she got a bit of road rash. No. She had the proper gear because we told her before that to get the proper gear. She had the proper gear and she went down and she was thankful because she had the proper gear, but she had to buy new proper gear again because she shredded.
Yeah. I think that all happened when you were on night shift, wasn't it? Getting
No.
ready to go to days?
No, it's already on days when that happened.
Mm.
Because she was out riding with her dad.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. I remember.
Okay, I need a beer because this one's empty. Chris, you still there, man? Say hi in the side chat. I know
Probably
John's.
not.
It's 2-in-1 exhaust. I never got a chance to hear it, but in the video that Maple Leaf Rider posted, you can hear his exhaust because he's behind Chris. I never got a chance to ride behind Chris. You hear what this exhaust sounds like. Fuck, that shit's loud. Mine is the quietest of the exhaust. I've got loud exhausts, but Chris had this 2-in-1 exhaust. It was like Filipino made. If Chris was still in the side chat, he would tell us what. He got it off like Etsy or whatnot. Some dude built this exhaust to fit a Sportster. It was all out of stainless steel. He got it for like a song and a dance, like fucking $300 or something. This is like a fucking $1,300 exhaust for $1,500 exhaust for you got like for like $300 or some fucking thing, and it's all stainless steel and it looks fucking sick. The weld marks like fucking. It's like super expensive exhaust he got for a song and a dance, and he put it on, and it sounds from what I heard in that video. Him getting on it, it sounded really good. And I remember when we were splitting apart, we were making a right-hand turn on the 176 to head back towards my place, and he was going to turn left on 176 back towards Langley. And I remember him fucking doing throttle blips coming to a stop. It was like I'm looking over my shoulder to fucking look at the traffic, and I can see him pulling up in here, right, shifting down. I was like, dude, that exhaust sounds good, man. Like, because I never got a chance to hear it from behind because I was in front. And then we take off, and then I hear the fucking clip that fucking Maple Leaf Rider put, and I was just like, yeah, I hear that exhaust now, and I hear fucking Lisa's got the short shots, and those short shots are a lot louder than my fucking bike. And my bike's loud. Like it's loud. I can see why John got rid of it because he said they hurt his ears more than the exhaust that I got. Because they're fucking loud. They got a lower, deeper, throatier sound. Just like fucking Chris's fucking bike's got that lower, deeper. Like when you hear it, you can hear the two bike. You hear my bike. It's a lower pitch until I fucking throttle down. Start blipping my throttle. I need a beer. Kim, why do you keep staring at the phone?
My friend's texting me.
Ken has friends?
Yeah.
Wow.
My friend's from Kamloops.
Oh.
Yeah, Ken wasn't too keen on fucking wanting to do the old fucking the beer thing. You're gonna like make the camera look down, right? Like not at me. In a way, I noticed that this microphone's kind of falling off the beaten path too. I gotta make the microphone right.
Dirty Chucker.
Yes.
You're not drinking tonight, are you?
I bought a small bottle and it's done. So
Yeah, I can tell. You're not talkative.
I was earlier.
I'm trying to get
Yeah,
Ken
for a
talking, but
split
he's not
second.
talking.
Raising my fucking ass off.
Yeah, so John wants to come join us in the next ride. I know Chris will. Got Mike. Dawn. I gotta get Dawn out, man. Ookie Dawn. I asked him fucking on our last ride. I was like, dude, I gotta work that Saturday. So hopefully I can get him up. If I can get 6 fucking Sportster Sickness fucking members together for a ride, that'll be awesome. That will make, and then post some videos on our fucking page. That will make other fucking areas around Canada to want to meet up with other sports sickness members and create their own fucking videos. I'm gonna have to start making cinematic like videos, I guess. No, they got this fancy wancy thing right here. You see this fucking truck, man? See this fucking fancy thing I got?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Got the removable dead cats and shit like that. It's 2 capsule, so there's this capsule, right? And then it's got this capsule on the back. It's a dual capsule. Wasn't the dual one I wanted the single capsule version, but it seemed like when I asked Buddy, oh, I'm looking for this here, and I showed him the picture, and he brought me to a dual capsule version, and I couldn't see any single capsule version. So I was like, you know what, the dual capsule is just as cool because I can do this and then do this, and I can make this microphone work in this microphone, so I can have the camera facing at me, and then I can turn it around. So this would be left speaker, and then I can turn it around. This will become right speaker if you have them in dual capsule mode, right? So they're not in stereo, so it's not. So this is left speaker, this is right speaker. But if I flick it over and there's a switch on here to make it single capsule, which would be this fatter capsule, that'll be the stereo capsule. But there's a switch on here, and I can make it dual capsule, so this will be in the left speaker, and this one will be in the right speaker. So I can like do an interview with a person. I can be talking in the mic, and they can be talking in the mic, and the camera can be looking at them, and they're talking in the mic, and I'm talking in the mic. So it'll be like left speaker, right speaker kind of thing, right? So, but in post, you can still fucking copy and paste it into another channel, and then fucking cross it so that it fucking sounds like it's stereo. It's not in the one fucking speaker. You can, put one in one speaker and fucking fade it to the other speaker so it sounds like it's in 2 speakers, right? So you just got to be an audio genius and understand the part about post and how you can do that stuff, right? Yeah, it was a good score. I think I paid $70, $75 for that thing, which is a really good deal.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a really good deal. I think it was like $69.95 was a single capsule one that I was looking for, but for some reason I think I got the dual capsule for the same price. And it even comes with that silly little shock thing right here that the microphone sits on. Right? Looks like a little penis that fucking bounces up and down and shit like that. And it came with the cable and shit like that too, right? So yeah, it fucking there we go. So yeah. It's got the little shock mount thing. So you know how fucking when you're handling a GoPro by itself without the microphone, it's got all that fucking noise that your hand makes and shit like that. This eliminated all that stuff. I was like, yeah, because I've done so much fucking trying to talk into the GoPro, and it sounds like shit, and all you can hear is the fucking noise, the handling noise of when you're handling it and stuff like. So this gets rid of all of the handling noise and gives you clear audio when you're trying to do those fucking, scans of your bike and you're working on your bike and it's not in your helmet and stuff like that, right? So
Yep.
I can now fucking mount it to my Ulanzi. Yeah, so I can mount it like this now. So now I got it like this. So there's my Ulanzi. The GoPro's not in there, but the brick's in there. So it's plugged into the brick. And now I got a vlog cam. You know, one of them cheesy little vlog cams. The GoPro's not in there, but I've got the ability to do it now, right?
Yeah, and it's a dual capsule, so you're getting both your voice and in front of you. Yeah.
Exactly. I can leave it in dual capsule mode, spin it back and forth, and then of course in post, fix it, right? So it just sounds totally normal. It'll never sound anything different. Or I can leave it like that, you know. Easy enough to fix. Ken, stop staring at your phone. Fucking that's all Ken's doing over there, man. You know what? I'm going to put the camera on Ken. That's what I'm going to do, man.
I haven't heard from my friend in a long time, right?
No, I know what that's like, man.
So he happens to be texting me tonight.
Of all nights.
So, of all nights, yeah.
But he's drunk. I was talking to Ken for so long, man. I was just thinking of Ken, man.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Surrey. I was thinking of my buddy Ken. I'm talking to Ken forever. Yeah. Been there, done that, dude.
Going out to his place.
Been there, done that. It's fucking. How do you think I go to Richard's place all the time in Vancouver? And we start talking. It's just like, dude, come up this weekend. Okay, it's Robbie. Robbie, our old bass player. Remember Robbie, our bass player?
Mm-hmm.
It's his birthday this weekend. He wanted me to go over to his place this weekend. I was like, damn, dude, if it wasn't so wet and so cold, I'd be all over it like a dirty shirt. But see, I'm pissed rain this weekend, and I really can't afford it. But man, RB and the Nam will getting drunk with Robbie right now. I just don't feel like paying fucking $120 to take the ferry right now. I can't afford that $120 to take the ferry for a weekend.
But he's getting fucked up. Wants me to come to Kamloops. He lives right on the lake.
Does he?
Yeah.
Nice.
You just walk down like fucking. You walk down 2 minutes. Boom. There's the lake. It's just like
John? No, John fell asleep. I didn't kick John out. I was kicking from studio, down from the studio, but I'll just kick him from studio. No, I'm just kicking him because he's asleep. I know what it's like to pass out and forget to turn the shit off, so I do it all the time. Nobody kicks me from studio. I'm just all of a sudden wake up like, oh, I'm the only person here. Why you guys just kick me out, you dumb fucks? Like, just kick me the fuck out. I had to tell this guy, Daryl Brickhouse, if I fall asleep, man, don't mute me. Just kick me out. If I'm asleep and dead and gone and you hear me snoring, just kick me out. Don't mute me because it fucks me up if I try to join another live stream. Like, what's my audio not working? Because if he mutes you, it's that mute stays with you until you unmute yourself. And if you don't realize you're muted, you're like, why is my audio not working? Right? So I told him, don't mute me. Just kick me the fuck out. Throw me in the basement or what? Just kick me out. Because they changed a lot of shit. The fucking as a host, you got a lot more fucking. You can turn people's volumes up and down, their volume levels, and all kinds of shit. They add a lot of new features to StreamYard. The only feature they haven't added yet, which I fucking wish they would add, dark mode. Come on, give us dark mode already. I've only been asking for dark mode forever for the last fucking 2 years. Gave me a paid service of 10 people, so that's good, but give me dark mode.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Dark mode's see all this white behind us, dark mode here. Ken would turn all this black like it is over here. Or like it is on my YouTube. See, like YouTube's dark mode. So if I could turn that into dark mode, yeah. Like use white background. That's like so 1990s, man. Like in 2022 already, man. Give me fucking dark mode.
Like, if you want to do this, we can't give you that.
Yeah. No, dark mode should just be an option already. And I'm really surprised it hasn't been implemented yet. Like, why have you guys not put in dark mode in yet? Like, fuck.
Yeah, everything else has dark modes.
Exactly. That's what I don't understand. Like, even fucking Zoom's got Zoom is in dark mode, right? In that little window you get, still dark mode, right? Like streamer, like, hello, wake up. I've asked you this fucking long time ago. Give us dark mode and fucking more than 6 fucking users if you're paying for it. Make it so if you're paying for it, you're getting 10 users. They need to up it though from 10 to fucking a little bit more. They need to start fucking pulling people away from Zoom and giving us more flexibility.
Yep. Yeah, and when you buy or pay for it, you even get more options.
Well, you also get the admin. Yeah, and the person just left. So somebody popped up, and I was just like, it said Pat, no video. I was just like, okay, who's this person? I do kind of have it set so it's fucking subscribers only, but my chat. But I don't know if that's coming up as subscribers only for through StreamYard, or if that only comes up when you're using the other version of fucking of going live. Because I've seen other fucking live streamers, and you can't comment on the live stream because it's set to subscribers only. So I looked into it. I was like, fucking Google searched it. How do you make it so it's subscribers only? And then I found so that how you adjust it so it's subscribers only. But I thought that's only when they feel like using OBS to live stream and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
The PT just gave me $5. Fucking cheers. Thanks, mate. Thanks, PT. Fucking. I don't know who that is, but fucking thank you very much. I'm not sure who it is, but I'll take you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Obviously, it's a subscriber, but like I said, I don't know. Like, you can go into your settings and you can have it so it's subscribers only. You haven't been in a lot of live streams lately, but there's been a lot of spam and live streams from Russian people putting this certain word in the chat, and everybody with a blue wrench is automatically on it and deletes it and blocks it and blah blah blah. And then I noticed that there's these live streams that I was seeing, and I wasn't subscribed to them, and I was watching like music ones and shit like that, and the chat was going by and it said subscribers only, and I was just like, I remember seeing that when I was setting that shit up, but I couldn't remember where to find it, so I googled it with YouTube videos and went and found it. So I made it that way for myself as well. It's just like, okay, subscribers only can chat, so if you're not subscribed, you can't chat. You have to subscribe and shit like that. But I don't know if that works when you're using StreamYard and doing a live stream as well, or if it's just doing a live stream through through YouTube, right? So I don't know if you can do, because I know a lot of these guys, especially this drummer guy I was watching, Seamus 666. He's a drummer.
Yeah, I know who he is. I watch him all the time.
Okay, so you know who I'm talking about. So I'm not subscribed to him, but when I'm watching his live streams when he's playing drums, because he's from Winnipeg or whatnot, Manitoba, and his chat is always subscribers only, and that's where I was like, okay, well, he's got it set up for so. And then I started singing other places and stuff. And I'm like, okay, how do you do that? So I went and did that for myself. So I don't, like I said, I don't know if that works for when you're using StreamYard or not, but I'm hoping and assuming it does, and that's why I'm not seeing all this stuff pop up in my chat. Like, PT, you don't have to give me $5 every time, man. It's $15, dude. Like, thank you very much, but you don't have to do that. It's just the two of us chilling out, man. Having a beer. Ken's here too. Ken just put the mic out of the way. He's like, fuck it. I don't want the mic in my face, so I'm laying it down.
No, I don't know what the fuck happened. What the fuck?
He bangs around.
Yeah, he's over there fucking
Talking about homebrew and shit.
homebrew.
Yeah, he's talking about making meads and shit.
Meads.
Yeah.
There's a blueberry mead
Yeah,
that I seen
fucking
somebody
honey.
on YouTube make it. I
Great
was
honey
like,
mead
yeah.
and shit.
Did your phone die, Peaches?
Your phone probably dropped that. Because you know how fucking StreamYard is with phones.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very directional mic. That's why I'm directing it where I'm directing it. And thank you, PT. Like, I really appreciate it, but don't have to spend that kind of money on me, man. Just truck man and myself and Ken over here, but Ken doesn't want to fuck that. I'm putting Ken on camera.
No, what the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing? What's your problem? It's gonna show me on the phone.
There, Ken's on camera. You're on camera, Ken. PT, thank you very much, man. Hang on. I gotta look at these pictures.
Ken, put your phone down. You look like a woman.
You know what's so funny is that camera. It's like just pass arms. But you look at that wall and it's like the two different cameras. Like the one that I'm using is showing the same wall that the other camera is looking at, and it looks white on his wall, and on my wall it's fucking black light. It's washed right out.
That is weird.
Well, it's a shitty camera compared to a good camera.
Is that the old camera?
Yeah, camera 2 is the old camera that's on Ken.
Is it really on me?
Yes. That's why I said, put your phone down. You look like a woman.
Yeah, I figured, fuck it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You want to be a part of the conversation, man. I'm going to put the camera on you, man.
Really?
I got a mic on you. Might as well put a camera on you. You know what?
I'm sitting here texting and I'm not fucking doing it. Great.
Okay.
No beer cam or what?
No beer cap.
What?
No beer
No,
cap.
it's a Ken cam.
Ken Cam now. Ken Cam. Right, say hi to Pat here. What's going on, Pat?
Cheers.
Cheers, Matt. Where are you from, Pat? Where are you from, man?
From where?
Yeah, whereabouts are you, man?
New Mexico.
New Mexico or Mexico?
New Mexico.
That's awesome. Peaches is from Arizona, so she's really close to you, my friend.
The Four Keys, the Four Corners.
You're in the
Oh,
Four Corners. I know the four. That's where the four states all mingle with each other. I've
Yeah.
heard of that place. I've seen that place in movies. You know what the funny
Right.
thing is? You've probably seen this place in movies. Well, not my house, but where I lived. Let's see many movies where I live. Like Deadpool. So what are you drinking on, man?
Drinking some Modelo's.
Modelo.
oh, we lost him.
He had a cameraman. Drinking on the Modelo's, man. That's what fucking J-Mac's always. I'm surprised J-Mac didn't make a stop by tonight. Rob's over at fucking GSHL TV or whatnot. Right, there's parties over there.
No, the party is wherever you want to make it.
Exactly. Make my own party.
Chuck, man, stop doing whatever you're doing. You're just as bad as Ken.
I know.
No.
Let's get that green light. I gotta get some
Sorry,
green light on
man.
Ken, man. Actually, that wall does look white on that side. You know what? Oh,
Somebody I haven't heard from in a long time is fucking texting me. Sorry.
don't do that.
Now it's not so white.
No, of course not. I moved the fucking light. I'm gonna do the fucking truck man here. That button. Hold on. No, this button. Hold on. Hang on. I heard you go boop. Let's Pat again. What's going on, Pat? No, I don't want that. Come on. Here we go. No, don't want that. No, I don't want that either. Yeah. Oh, that hurt. There we go. That's not stitching. I don't want that. Oh, come on.
No, I'm almost ready for bed too.
I know it's 2:00 here.
Yep. It's not working there, Road Rash.
Ron, got it in my hand right there. There we go. Oh, it changed color. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Looks like a spotlight, man.
Well, it is a spotlight. That's the thing. I was trying to change color. There you go. No, fuck off. There you go. Soft flash. And it went to blue. Why did you go to blue?
I'll fix my glasses.
Whatever. It's gonna change colors now. Fuck. I was trying to set it up so it wouldn't do that.
Mm.
Oh, and Modelo in a can, man. I had the Modelo in the bottle, never in a can. I was trying to set it up so it wouldn't do that. Oh, and Modelo in a can, man. I had Modelo in the bottle.